and deprogram the masses. We're going to watch this video because I had a dream. I went down a rabbit hole, guys, looking into if Trump has ever really, admitted that he believes in God or anything. And I'm going to show you what I found. It blew my mind. And you guys know I'm a pro-life conservative, so I built my name in that movement. My father owns My Patriots Network. I don't know Robert David Steele or Dr. Charlie Ward personally, but they're over there. We support any platform over there. I don't care what your politics are, just like Facebook. They're not supposed to be biased on Facebook, but they are. So FBI says it's identified over 500 suspects in Capitol riot investigation and made more than 200 arrests, it says, right? Which I've told you guys, stop sharing the Q shit. It was a quantum computer named Tyler to track, tag, and trace Christians and conservatives. That's exactly what it was. Your boy Donald Trump, his real last name is Drumpf, and he's from a high Germanic bloodline. Look, he released his taxes too.
You guys, today, 2/22, we would have both 45 and 65 rituals. Donald Trump finally releases his taxes. This news comes on a date with 45 numerology, 2/22/21.
You see that? Masonry. Trump is a Mason. I'm going to show you his dad in a Nazi outfit.
Tax return to President, 110. He had his business on the 110th floor of the World Trade.
You can't get into politics unless you're born into these families, guys. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. If you want to follow them, you better, if you're a Christian, you say you're really a Christian, get down on your knees and repent, because you wearing that QAnon hat I'm going to show you something. And this scumbag, he's a scumbag too. I don't like none of them. Fuck him, fuck Joe, and that Kalima, whatever the hell she named herself. All these sodomite Babylonians, with their black goo, trying to genetically modify us and merge us with the beast into their little transhumanism sodomite ritual. I'm cool. I want no parts of it. Now look at this sodomite. So I went down a rabbit hole. I said, let me see if he is really evil. And every one of his posts, guys, I decoded. He ain't a good person. I'm gonna show you what Q lines up with. Let me show you this real quick. Hold on. This is crazy. I should have paid more attention. I feel that I should have caught this way earlier. He's gonna come back. Watch.
There will arise a powerful world ruler.
He ain't done.
As the Antichrist.
The Antichrist is not a Muslim. He's not a Jew, and he's certainly not a Christian. The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
We have Jesus Christ, and Satan will have his Antichrist.
He is supposed to be a powerful political personality.
He's going to be someone, though, who's going to come on the scene as a great peacemaker.
And my administration remains firmly committed to establishing peace and harmony.
The planet's sense of neediness for an answer is going to make them ripe to believe an anti-Messiah.
He will be so successful that some people will think he is the very Messiah, and that is the whole point, because that is what he is.
Yep, and y'all worshipped him like it. He had his false prophet and all.
You said you were the chosen one. I said you were.
I like to be good. I don't like to have to ask for forgiveness.
See.
Alone. He has at his side the false prophet.
It did not need a professional.
I begged for forgiveness. That's what I did.
But it needed a fighter
and a
champion for freedom. And Lord, that's exactly what we have.
I am going to be the greatest president that God ever created. Remember that.
The Antichrist will not only try to counterfeit the true Christ, but will even try to pass himself off as the Son of God.
I am the chosen one.
But the Antichrist has a mouth like a lion.
Get out of here.
The Antichrist will call himself king.
When somebody's the president of the United States, the authority is total.
But the Antichrist will take the mark of the beast and put it upon the forehead of his followers.
As I stand before you today, I see the greatest president in history. Of course he is. He was chosen by God.
I'm not
Oh,
worried
wow.
about what's
Sure
going
he
to
was.
happen in this world, because I know who has the whole world in his hands, and I've made peace with God.
I mean, do I got to go show you this man with his hands on his daughter's, or do I got to go show you pictures with his mother and father in their KKK outfit? Of course I do. Let me go show you. Pair of lips can say anything. Like I just said, it's not done. Like I just said, he will be back. We will see him take the wound to the head. We will see him re-arise, and I'm calling it now. Calling it now. He's used the same propaganda, the same exact identical propaganda that his cousin Adolf Hitler used, because he's from a high Germanic bloodline. So if you're into sucking Donald Trump's nuts, this is the wrong platform for you. That I promise you. We don't worship none of these fallen beasts over here. You get two of my moderators try to Fajita Tarot. I hold you accountable. Dom and Beat the System. He's dead. He blew his brains out, unfortunately. But them three talked to me. Tommy, give Q a chance. Give it a chance. And I tried for a week. You guys see, I did. You see, I'm not biased. I keep it real with y'all. I tried for a week. I said, guys, hey, this motherfucker, I'm decoding his shit. It's all 666. I can't follow this. I can't support this because I talk to my God every night. He tells me what's right and wrong. And remember, there's no one that's ever going to reach power. Oh, I got to flip to this page. Reach this level of power, guys, without being born into these bloodlines. He was the new King Cyrus. You guys are still worshiping him, saying he's coming back in Easter and shit. Oh, he'll be back, but it ain't going to be a good thing. He'll be back all right. His father, mother, I mean, he comes from a high Germanic bloodline. Do you not get it? So I used to think, because I would see the media setting him up, right? I'd be like, damn, he didn't say nothing racist there, though. And they're saying he said all this racist shit, but it was all a hustle. And I should have knew better than that. It was the master chess move of 2020. And a lot of people knew it. Zach knew it. Yubo knew it. And that's what it was, man. To track, trace, tag Christians and conservatives. It was called Cypher Pogo. Go research that. David Goldberg got murdered for it the day after he did the interview. Ever since I told you guys about it, they've been hacking all my platforms, shutting our channels down. I can't go live on certain shit. Probably after today, I won't be able to go live on here again. Cypher Pogo. That's what QAnon was. To track, trace, and tag Christians, conservatives, ex-military, the people that they knew we would need the most, guys. You understand? You can't be in politics. You can't be on TV. You cannot. They're not going to. You would never know of these people if they wasn't in these bloodlines. Period. That's the end of discussion. Period. There's no white hats in motherfucking in the government. I'm so sick of hearing that shit. If you guys don't stop it, first of all, half of you got red pilled about a week ago. Okay? Leave this to the adults. There's no such thing as a damn white hat. No one's coming to save us, and all you're doing is more harm than any type of good. So now you say, oh, I'll be back in Easter or some dumb shit, whatever the hell you guys made up last week on your little message board. I have no clue. But he will be back. And the Q people will go crazy and they'll be cheering, guys. This is the craziest part. Watch. They'll be cheering as this Nazi regime leads us to our death. People like me, truthers, people that are alternative media, Christians, the same people that shared and supported Donald Trump. The only people that'll be left is the sheep. The people that are so asleep, they still believe Fox. They still believe all this bullshit. You know, they believe Trump's King fucking Cyrus. If you don't get out of here with that dumbass shit, you obviously don't read your Bible, do you? I'm not even a Christian. I don't follow organized religion. But I got baptized just so I could try to save you guys. Because they're about to slaughter you. Everything I told you is coming true. And you don't listen. You just don't fucking listen. So sometimes I'm like, hey, well, what can I do? I tried to help him. I stuck my neck out literally for him. And I'm probably going to lose my neck for that. And that's cool because my God wanted me to do it anyway. So whatever. But if you want to keep believing this shit, it's too late now, guys. You already shared the shit. You already shared these gatekeepers' channels. You already shared channels with metadata attached to it. If you're wondering why your phone's acting up now, if you're wondering why you used to get 1,000 likes, 100 likes, and now you get none, oh, that's why. Say hi to Tyler, the AI that traced and tagged your ass, and now you're speaking into a little bubble where no one hears you. The only reason my channel has stayed up, guys, and you know this because we have My Patriots Network, which is under attack every day. We get millions of views, millions of people daily on there, so they can't, even if they try to shut these down, I'll share a link and my shit will be right back up. Plus, I was smart enough to use my face as the brand of Illuminati, so it's hard. It's nothing, not even close to as easy as it used to be. What is this shit Zach wrote? May 26, 2021, lunar eclipse is 187 days. Cali Maz 56. Let me. That's the first person I seen to make write it on our calendar. November 20th. 20. Oh shit. So 1-2, guys. 112. If you watch Tribes of Europia, pay attention to that red truck, the new movie series that just came out. 112 on the side of it. That's because these Jesuit sodomites are in 112 countries. Okay? 112, they're in 112. 112, flip it around. What do you got? 211, which is the 47th prime. Okay? Kamala Harris will be your 47th first alleged Society of Jesus, which is Isis, Horus, and Set. Jesuits, they're not praying to know Jesus. You won't trust me. Total eclipse 187, May 26, 2021. We will have a total eclipse on that date. What's that date add up to? January. So 5, 2, 6. That'd be 11, 12, 13. Oh shit. 13, 18 with 9 completion of whatever they're going to do by that day. Jesus Christ 146. May 26 is the 146th day of the year in the calendar. Kamala Harris, October 20th of 1964. Age 56-year-old Kamala Kalima. And to think that, oh, I am pissed. I get so sick of having to try to life, and I'm over here getting blasted with direct energy weapons, waking up every morning throwing up because the 5G they're blasting me with so much. Why you don't see my face on here today? I got burns on my shit from the 5G, and you know the people don't listen. They're still sharing. I see them because I follow a lot of you guys. I follow my people. And I still see them sharing the same fucking Trump shit, talking about trust the plan, the calm before the storm, and all this dumb shit. I would give my life for you to believe whatever the hell you want to believe. You know that. But when it's something this serious that's going to cost your children are going to get their head chopped the fuck off in front of you. You understand? That's what you're leading to your home. So keep. Well, you already did it. You already brought this death to your door. Young Pharaoh canceled for CPAC February. Well, he's a Jesuit. I told you guys that a year ago. Remember? I told you the day he sold out. I said, oh, guys, they brought my boy Young Pharaoh in. I really enjoyed his work. And then, boom, they bring him in because he was there, the new person to corral the melanated people. That's why they had to kill off King Face, because everything King Face said ended up being a lie. So now they had to bring in the new gatekeeper for the melanated community, the woke community, which is a massive troll. Don't say woke no more, guys. They're trolling the fuck out of you. This Jesuit sodomite Babylonian right here, just selling people out. Someone go run and tell him now. I don't give a shit. This ritual takes place on his 177th day of his age. And Young Pharaoh, I see you getting that cage match, bro. If you don't like what I said, well, I'm way too heavy for you, young man. You're about as big as my left leg. But I'll even lose some weight, and we could hop in that cage, brother. You know, we could hop in that bitch. Tommy's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so we could jump in that bitch if you want to. I seen your little fighting skills. They don't look too positive. You got your ass beat the fight I watched. Now, the ritual takes place on the 177th day of his little Jesuit age. His channel was established on the 201st day, like Event 201 that he's leading his melanated people towards slaughter, like the Pope that lives in room 201, Agenda 21, the Jesuit Order 177 and 201. You see how that works? The Pope lives in room 201. We know this. First Jesuit Pope ever from Argentina, where we had the massive eclipse from in December. July 20th is the 201st day of the year. This is a Jesuit manifestation ritual. And the big joke is he has been done on the 53rd day of the year in the Hebrews in the Bible of dark skin. Look into the story. Religion is 53 too. Keep in mind, YouTube lets this guy get away with murder and has never been deleted, where I'm on verge of my 21st channel. Right, and hey guys, you guys know this. When did Tommy start? October 7th of 2019. I've only been around for a minute, and I had a Twitter with 80,000, lost that, had about 11 fucking Instagrams. I'm not even going through them all. The big one, Illuminati Media. I've had so many channels with 15 and 20,000 that it's unreal. And I've lost probably like 15 YouTube channels and over in 1 year. If you're a real truther, and you guys know this, you follow me. So you have to follow all the new channels. Nation, Cash, and what's up, my brother? You know, he's probably followed 9 different channels of mine. I ain't seen you in a while, and the only reason you probably know I'm back because I came to this channel. Our new channel is Aquarius TV Illuminati. Freaking scumbags, man, we're dealing with out here. Let's see what else they're lying about today. Hold on. Okay, behold. The first... Oh, and guys, trust me, March is the month of war, and you see how they keep saying Mars, 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 everybody's at Mars? Well, just know this. They're not talking about a planet. You have peasant knowledge. That's what you're given. Everything we're taught, including me, I was taught all lies from the day I was born. We have to educate ourselves. Mars, Roman war god. That's who they're talking about. This has nothing to do with no planet. They don't even believe in that dumbass shit. Only you do. Mars was the Roman god of war and the second only to Jupiter in the Roman pantheon. Now you'll see by the end of March, you'll see that we're at war. Damn, Tommy is right again. How the hell do you know that? Well, it's very simple to see. They keep saying Mars over and over. Everybody's going to Mars. And I know damn well that they're lying. They've never been to Mars a day in their life. So I put 2 and 2 together. Not too hard. Let's see what this says about Mars. Oh, yeah, I hate that intro.
Mars is the Roman god of war. His equivalent in Greek mythology is Ares, but the prestige of Mars in Rome is far superior to Earth. The Roman god of war was usually represented as a mature, strong, bearded man. His appearance was more majestic than that of Ares, who was often represented as a young and impulsive god, a god with honor, fear, and terror. Although Ares was a god among gods, barely worshipped among men for his violent and cruel nature.
Yeah, he was.
According to Roman myths, he was the father of the twins Romulus and Remus, founder of the city of Rome.
Lupercalia type shit.
Mars had the goddess of love Venus as his lover, equivalent to the goddess Aphrodite in Greek mythology. In the early Roman cults, Mars was an agricultural deity. As Roman society developed and expanded territorially with the conquest, the role of the god also changed. His warlike attributes became more valued. The god came to be seen as a warrior god and protected the Romans in the conquest. The shield of Mars was kept in the Roman Forum by its priests.
I wonder what Mars sums to, guys.
Celebrated god in Rome.
We should probably put that in the calculator.
Legions, the Romans honored the god with feasts in his honor. Emperor Octavius Augustus said Mars was an avenging god. This allowed him to justify the persecution of the senators who
They're
had
killing me,
murdered
Ryan.
Caesar, his uncle and adopted father. Although his cult as a god of war grew, Mars never ceased to play his role as an agrarian deity.
I'm embarrassed to show
As
my face.
protector
My
of the
lips are
harvest,
burnt. My
the month
eyes
of March
burnt
was consecrated
from this
in his
5G
honor.
shit.
This month's name has its origin in the name of Mars. At that time, it was the first month of the year and marked the beginning of spring. And of
My eyes
winter,
are real
the
bad.
Roman legions
Damn.
would march towards glory
Skin's just
with
peeling.
the protection of the god.
Like fucking
On March
sunburn.
14th, the city of Rome was adorned for the
The
great
hell?
festival
In my
at Campus
forehead.
Martius. There were religious, cultural, and sporting events.
Oh, they're
to honor
blasting
the
me,
god.
dude. And that's who Mars is. Now we're going to go see what his name looks like. So what am I going to say to people? Oh, hey, guess what? They're killing me with 5G because I speak out against these sodomites. That people are going to think I'm crazy as shit. No one cares. No one gives a shit anyways, even if I did say it. So, and they know that. I just pray. I know maybe the Most High has a reason. I got to go through it. All I know is Trump is linked to Adolf Hitler. That's his second cousin. He's from a high Germanic bloodline named Drumpf, D-R-U-M-P-F. And he sold out Christians. He was the Pied Piper to lead them into this slaughter. So keep wearing your little Make America Great Again hats. You should put Make America Genocide Again hat. That's what you should wear at Mars. 51, 15, 57. I wonder what it is in Jewish. 21. Go figure. And 201. Look at that, guys. Holy shit. Non really is. Zypher Pogo. Let's take a look. Oh, 59. What do you know? It's the 59th U.S. presidential election. 70. Oh, what do you know? Moderna 70. Coronavirus vaccine 70. What else? Oh, zombie apocalypse. 119. George Floyd. Then you got, let's do this one first. Let's hit Cypher Pogo. You little sons of bitches. You just want to genocide the shit out of us, don't you? Cypher Pogo. And Hubbard and Derek and them, I want to know why none of you are doing blogs on Cypher Pogo. The biggest fucking operation, what Q really was. So you guys say that you speak out against Q, but you won't let the people know what the fuck is really going on. That shit. It two ways with me. Either I understand because I knew, but I'll come on here and admit it. I knew all year, and I try to sneak it to people. You know, many different ways. My people know I did. I lost the channel trying to whisper it to them, tell them to go research it. Boom, they bombed my channel. I don't care if they take this video down no more. I really don't. But you need to tell your people about it. Especially Zach, you're amazing at the gematria. You could do a full blog on it, on Cypher Pogo, connecting it with David Goldberg, who got murdered the next day. Right? And whether he's a Jesuit, Zionist, Shia or not, doesn't matter, because this is how these people work. It's called predictive programming, lesser magic. They put the truth out there, and then they'll come by and dismantle the truth and tear it down to try to discredit it, kind of like they did with child trafficking and QAnon. Now nobody's putting no damn save no children, are they? Well, guess what? The children still the fuck under there. They've been doing this shit to children forever, but it's way deeper than you guys think. Way deeper. I'm not even getting into all that shit. That shit, I told you no one was going to jail. I told you no one got killed. That's all lies. And I'm so glad I didn't say none of that shit, because that's what they're going to use to justify. They're going to show your guys' post where you're like, a lot of you were sharing shit, kill pedophiles and all that dumb shit. I told you back then, I said, stop sharing that. Whoever made that, they're setting you up. They're setting you up. And now they're going to come back. And that's why Trump took his Twitter down. So it can't be proven that he was retweeting it. Okay? They did not take. Trump works with all of them. It's not like Jack Dorsey took his Twitter down. They did that. His team did it. Because first of all, Trump never tweeted a day in his life. You guys have never spoke to Donald Trump one-on-one. You ain't never heard a thought that he thought originally. That I promise you. So you don't know the man. You've heard some written speeches. He don't. First of all, people say Donald don't read. Yes, he does read off the teleprompter. Clearly see it. He goes left once in a while, but you don't know him. All right, and you're gonna get to know him. You're gonna get to know him. Don't you worry. You're gonna get to know him up close and personal. The same guy, grab him by the pussy, is the savior. Get the fuck out of here. You guys out of your damn minds with that bullshit. This fucking guy. Vatican. What I put in? Cypher Pogo. Oh shit, Vatican. And that is who he works for. That's why he put Jerusalem as the capital. This is why his son-in-law's address is 666 Fifth Avenue. Civil War. And that is what it's all about. The Revolution, Civil War. Oh shit, what happened there? Oh, I got an idea. Let me see something. Okay, Operation. You guys see, I don't use Google. Cypher Pogo. I don't use no damn Google. There's a bunch of scumbag censors anyways. Here we go. Cypher Pogo. I want to see something. Where's that video that shows all the evidence? I need to see what they found in this guy's safe. See, I've been so scared to ever talk about it, but now, fuck it, I already started. Might as well go hard. They're already killing me. My face is peeling off. I can barely talk. My mouth hurts. You know, this 5G shit ain't no hoe. Go look up, guys. You know what? Before we get off here, I'll show you what it does to you. So he's a sodomite too. First of all, whoever made this page, just know your boy John F. Kennedy ain't dead. And that shit was all scripted. He's from one of the most powerful bloodlines, O. Kennedy. You guys really got to educate yourself. Project Pogo and Cypher. He warned us about this way before Q. And it was to have these gatekeeper platforms. And Q was massive. They promoted it. Boom. Now what they did is they have all of your thoughts. They know who you are, which before they didn't know who all the people were. They needed to find out who would stand against Zionism, who would stand against genetic rape, who would stand against Israel's full dictatorship over the world. And you showed your hand. We don't trust. You don't trust no one, Mario. Why do you have to have someone to come save you, Mario? There's no such thing as white hats, Mario. Bud, we got to save each other. This shit, politics, comes from the pillars of Solomon. Educate yourself. The red, solar energy, blue, moon energy. Just like Bloods and Crips, it's to divide and conquer us, to keep us fighting with each other so these little Zionist Nazi collaborators can pull their world dictatorship. Okay? That's the real truth. And Zionism has nothing to do with Judaism. Okay, let's just get that clear. You have Catholic Zionists, you have Christian Zionists, you have Jewish Zionists, you have all kinds of Zionists. Zionism is a political regime for people with IQs below 70, because you have to break that down to them over and over again. Trying to find this link to this video. We need to see, because there was some crazy shit in his safe. Now comes along David Goldberg, has already, he did expose Trump for that too. And I still liked Trump back then. So truthfully, if I'm being honest with myself, so I can look myself in the mirror, I was being biased. Because I'm a pro-life conservative, my whole family, you guys see my mom's house, Trump damn flags everywhere. So they all support him. It's just easier to get along. I've never really cared about politics anyways, but I've always had pro-life values. You know, I don't believe in abortion whatsoever. I mean, I feel strongly about that. But I should have said something back then. I never threw his name in the calculator. I would have known that he sums QAnon 666. It's literally the mark of the beast. You're keeping this shit on your head, going around worshiping him as a false god. Are you kidding me? This shit's a cult now. Light my blunt up. It's a fucking cult. I can't even talk to them people no more, guys. I don't hold no one accountable for doing that, following it, because I did it. I'm more guilty than any of you because I did it. And from me sharing work, I caused other people to probably do it. So I'm super guilty. And I got on my knees and I begged God for forgiveness. You know, I begged him for forgiveness. Because when it hit me full force last night after I woke up from that dream, sweating, where I was in hell from this. For following this Antichrist scumbag sodomite right here. So I'm doing this video. Now let me find this link so we can decode it. Truth about Trump will bring down the whole system. That's a lie. The most. Oh, this person that exposed this part of it. Look, this page, I never realized this till now. This person is really a diehard Trump supporter, and they were trying to justify what Project Cypher Pogo is and how it didn't involve Trump. I believe that's the person. No, it Trump. They're gonna place Trump as the king of Israel. He will be back. And all these. Did you guys see they're running the same Q project now on all the other countries? No one in America believes this dumb shit no more. Only people in other countries are still buying it. We all seen it with our own eyes. We seen no one went to jail. So if you're in another country and they're telling you people went to jail, lies. No one went to jail. You know, I have a VPN, so I see all of us get different news. They tell people in this country, this person's dead, but in America, we get told they're alive. And I showed you guys that with the James Bond girl, where 4 countries was saying she made it through. Remember the 007 James Bond girl, and then everywhere else said she was dead. I mean, it's fucking comical. But it's no one's fault. Don't feel bad if you believed in it because they tugged on your heartstrings. Some of you guys out there are freshly red-pilled, and you're the good people that they knew we needed. You're the people that you're the reason. They wanted to keep you at home, trusting this illusional plan, tugging on your heartstrings, telling you don't go out and do this, don't go out and do that, which we shouldn't. We got to handle it legally. I have to say that. We have to handle it legally. But if we get enough people together and say, hey, listen, we're aware of what you fucking scumbags are doing. None of us are going to be okay with FEMA camps, no matter what type of propaganda you try to push on our fellow American. Okay, let's not forget. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you have piercings in your face. I don't care if you're pro-life or whatever. I don't want to see you die. All right? I don't care if you're Christian, Muslim. I don't want to see you die. I don't care if you're white or black. I do not want to see you die. And 3 days ago, back in the 1940s, we imprisoned Japanese Americans in FEMA camps. So we've done it before, and we're getting ready to do it again now. This is why the camps are all active right now. Damn, they don't have that link on nowhere so we could watch that video. Son of a bitch. I need that evidence. I need to see what was in David's safe, because he had some good numbers on there. Part 5, David Goldberg, Project Pogo, and Cypher. Maybe this do it. I need to see what's in the safe. Whose channel is this? Hit the like button.
Are you one of those people
Alrighty then.
who suffer?
I don't know what that's all about right there.
N-R-I.
Clickbait. Come on, girl. I'm 2 minutes in.
But that is where I feel it's going to be, because they want to do a flu outbreak.
Oh, really?
It will make sense in winter, and people won't question it.
They have to eliminate a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people, high value.
Now remember, this gentleman talking, David Goldberg, is a Jew, okay? So before we get all anti-Semitic, this ain't about anti-Semitism. Two of my best friends are Hasidic Jews, all right? I have Jewish in my family. I'm not anti-Semitic. Zionism and Judaism are not the same thing. I don't like Zionists. I'm anti-Zionist.
So many people that disappear that people will ask questions, so they're cover stories, and they're getting them ready. and they got them in place.
Of course.
If this were a few 100,000 people, they could do it, but it is
Millions.
millions and millions of Americans that they want to eliminate. I think it's 15 million.
And we're here, guys. We're here. We're at
What I'm reading in these documents,
Q was Pogo. Now you're going through Zypher.
and some of the numbers they've used, which has not been totally specific about it, but it looks like 15 million. But it could even be more. They want to eliminate them completely. Completely.
Fucking Trump. He hustled us.
Because it's becoming a problem.
Son of a
And it has been a problem for a few years, and this is their solution to it. In addition to that, they want the world government. They want all of these plans to move
What
forward.
up, Dom?
They cannot have opposition. Because the things that are going to happen are going to be very, very radical. You're going to see the dissolution of the United States of America. You're going to see world leaders and the media endorsing something that is so crazy. And that is the dissolution of the United States of America.
Oh, Ryan. Hey, brother. That shit. Hey, listen, Ryan. That, yes, I am actually. I got 2 of the bracelets. Hey, it works great, bro, if I'm like at my mom's house or my sister's under normal, exposure. Oh, but brother, when they put a little drone over your house and they're blasting you at 1,000 times higher exposure, yeah, I guess it don't work much, brother, because I'm getting blazed.
Endorsement.
I guess I shouldn't have talked about this, probably.
The world government seated in Israel. A lot of Americans aren't going to accept that, but they have to eliminate the people who are going to call out what's really going on.
We need to look into Trump's parents more.
From my reading of the documents, how they're going to roll all
What's
of
up with
this
his mom?
out and justify the dissolution of the United States and many other countries as well. It appears their plan is to do all countries at once. He's going to be under the cover of financial collapse. Well, we have to do the world government. We're all going to die because the financial system is broken down. That is something that is talked about in the classified documents. That ultimately will be the cover story after they do the purge and eliminate the dissidents, the people who are woken up to Zionism.
Dom, they won't even let me post a link on my big page, bro. Illuminati Media, I tried. They won't. I gotta put test, and then after I share the test post or just write live or something, and then I gotta go back in and put edit post and try to hit the link in it, which is ridiculous. I don't know how the hell they did that on my Facebook, but that was slick. And I'm gonna show y'all what they did on my Instagram. Little bastards.
There will be a total financial meltdown, and they will say, look, we have to do the world government. We have to come together. We have to create this new
Set up
currency.
FEMA camps, bro.
We have no choice.
Damn, Mario.
The chaos is too serious. It'll be probably 6 months of complete financial chaos. Food shortages.
Power outages.
Rising crime. Many, many people die. Millions and millions of people will also die from this. And then they will justify it and say, look, we have to do the world government. So that is what's going on.
I tried, Mario, and I didn't mean to get loud, my brother. I just get so aggravated because, listen, I'm not, people think like I'm a damn Democrat or something, guys. You know, my family owns mypatriotsnetwork.com. Only thing my dad does, listen, we own a social media marketing company, okay? Only thing my father does for Robert David Steele and Dr. Charlie Ward, which I think he does know them on a personal level, and he's cool with them. The whole video you guys said about Dr. Charlie Ward, 30 things I hate about Dr. Charlie, go watch it. I watched it. There's no evidence on there. I wouldn't do a follow-up to it. It's actually sad. But yeah, by that, I don't know enough about the man to vouch for him, you know what I'm saying? I told my dad a month ago, I said, hey, you better tell your homeboy, Dr. Charlie Ward and Robert David Steele, to step away from that QAnon shit, Pops. I'm telling you, they're setting truthers up. It's all to discredit us truthers, and then they're going to use us and put metadata attached to our fucking videos and track, trace, and tag Christians and conservatives, which the #1 channel had the metadata is Bill Hicks, a.k.a. the gatekeeper, Alex the fuck Jones. Trump's parents. That's what I need. Let me see here. Trump's parents. Let's see what I'm... The family of Donald Trump. Damn, you hustled me, Trump. I thought maybe, you was going to be a good one, dude. But you turned out to be the worst of them all. Just fucked us. All censorship happened under Trump. Before he handed it over to Biden, we were already censored. The mass purge of Christians, conservatives off the social media platforms, all Donald Trump allowed. And the only reason he erased his damn Twitter is so he couldn't be exposed and held liable for retweeting the QAnon shit, because they're going around rounding people up. The FBI just rounded up 500 more people. Okay? And that's what it's being used for. Where's his mother at? Donald Trump. I need his mom. Where's your mom, Trump? Fred and Mary Trump. Here they go. Which I showed you these two in their KKK outfit. And his son doing his little body snatcher. I don't know what the hell he was over there doing, but that shit looked crazy. Okay, here we go. His father, Frederick, died in... Oh, wow, look at that, guys. Holy shit. So his dad dies during the Spanish flu? Are you kidding me? And then Trump's the president during Rona? His father, Frederick, died in the 19th influenza epidemic. First calling Trump a son before later renaming him Trump. The Trump family scandal, government investigation, participating in Ku Klux Klan, which is, they try to say ain't true. They said, oh no, his family was never in no Ku Klux Klan. Oh, really? They weren't? You sure? Are we sure they was not in the Ku Klux Klan? Let's see. She's really pretty, ain't she? I hate when they freeze my page. I would say yes, his father is in the Ku Klux Klan. 1000% for sure he was. And that is Trump on his little Nazi Illuminati card. The same exact person they warned us about. Just like with the Las Vegas shooting, Trump was on, he's using the same propaganda on the American people too that they used on in the Nazi movement, so that you guys will be okay. It's psychological warfare, so you will be okay with supporting genocide on people. It's really sad people fall for this dumbass shit. Oh, he's a total Nazi collaborator, dude. They're all related. I try to tell people that a million times, including Donald Trump, and they can all trace their bloodline back to damn, what's his name? King James, the first king to openly wear female clothing. So, yeah. Maybe if we put it here. Hold on. What are the names of Donald Trump's parents? Son of a bitch. See what I'm dealing with over here, guys? Do you see what I deal with? Google is the most censoring piece of shit. Oh my God, I can't stand Google. You guys suck. Born June 14th, 1946 during a blood moon over Jerusalem. Okay? Born during a blood moon over Jerusalem and during an eclipse. June 14th. So let's see. 614, 10, 16, 20, and then 26, 27, 32. Holy shit. His birthday adds up to 32. George Floyd killed in front of cop car number 320. Sleepy Joe took a shot. 322. Las Vegas shooter, 32nd floor. From that 32nd floor to Trump Tower was 2.54 miles. Trump was on his 254th day in office, and Feed's Comet was on the 254th elliptical. So they're going to do some staged event with Trump. He'll suffer the head wound and recover. Watch. Just remember I said that. Him and Kamala will go to war with each other. This will be the Civil War, the East versus the West. And mostly they'll be sitting somewhere giving each other slow jacks and ball rubs while we're out killing each other. It'll be us killing each other, not them. They won't be doing it. They'll be not doing none of that. Oh, you know what? I do know what I wanted to show you guys. Damn Obama. This cloned Anunnaki. I mean, what, guys? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I go from one Nazi collaborator, some lizard up, and little kids and shit. Fucking Sleepy Joe. I don't know what the hell he is. Is he a human? Is he a reptinoid? I mean, I watched a video on Yubo's channel, YEBO. That's the original person that exposed child trafficking. YEBO. Go ask him about QAnon. Go ask him what they did. They stole all his work, attached their name to it, just to try to discredit him. And he would have been taken off YouTube, guys, but Yubo was smart. He told me to do it too, and I didn't listen, and I lost my channel. I should have listened to him. He took all of his videos down, so they couldn't strike him. And then, boom, day after he did it, they got me. Son of a bitch. But check him out. YEBO, Obama. Okay, Obama legalizes. Because I don't know if you guys don't realize it, but this fucktard right here passed legislation that legalized propaganda on the American people. And that was 2013. Let's see what fact check says. I guarantee they probably lie like a motherfucker. Let's see. Let's see what fact check says. Who is owned by Bill Gates' family. So Bill Gates and Zuckerberg. Like, how much do I believe fact check? Fact check, did Barack Obama sign a law that allows the media to purposely lie to the American? And 100% for sure he did. I have the exact docket number on my page, but watch them lie. Verdict, false. The reference law, the National Defense Act. Okay, well, let's click on it then. We want to read it. Well, if it says he didn't legalize that, let us read it then. We will be the judge as Americans ourselves. Where's this stupid act at? Sons of bitches, can we read it? Look at that, guys. 33 roll call votes. Go figure. Where's the stupid act? Committee, prints, HR. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Please tell me this ain't it, God. I do not like them numbers. 112, that's Jesuits. And 20, let's see. HR 4310 companies. Is this it? Please say no. 2013, that's the same year the Pope came in. That's the same year they declassified the Adam and Eve story. Not available? Why not? So how can I read it? PDF deal. I'm not doing that shit. You ain't downloading nothing on my phone. Well, right there you can go read it. And I brought it up for you on Facebook because I just want to show you real quick how bad fact check lies. That is so pathetic that they lied right there and said no. That's exactly what the law states. Exactly. Where you at? Oh, Bimini. Actually, he did pass it. I pulled the law up the other day and shared this video. Given Barack Obama's stance on showing for the tension with Americans without due process. Not to mention, if you read that bill closely, it says they're allowed to declare martial law when we're not under times of war. That's never been able to be done before. Before we had to be at war. You couldn't just go in and declare martial law on someone. That shit's crazy. Now they can. And this is a new page, guys. I'll be back on Illuminati Media in a day or two, but I've been doing all my lives from over here. I know Mark Zuckerberg's salty because we got one video at 100,000, a couple at 50, a couple at 20. You can't stop it, dude. This video, look, he took the sound off that shit and it's still at 57. But right here, FBI says it's identified over 500 new suspects in Capitol riot. How much you want to bet every single one of you is a XQ supporter? And you're probably like, what the hell? How am I supported Trump. I really feel bad for people because when they realize what just happened, It's going to break their heart. And the beast. Now, look, I took that exact headline, right? FBI says identified over 500 suspects in Capitol riot investigation. I threw it in the gematria calculator, and this is where it replaced A with 1, B, 2, C, 3, and so on. And this is what it matches up with. And the beast, which I saw, was like onto a leopard, and his feet as the feet of a bear, and the mouth as the mouth. I forget what that part said because I can't read it. I cut it off. But 4:23 with that verse. And for God knows that in the days you eat of, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like gods, knowing good. Oh, once you eat from the tree of life, that verse, which is what is that? Genesis 3:22, skull and bones. Oh Lord, you cry out, for the fires have devastated the open pastures, and flame has burned all the trees in the field. 4:23, matching with that, which has to do with Nibiru. Wormwood, they call it, right? Nibiru. Is it raining outside? I really do hate Hey, black people, do not give these scumbags your DNA. Okay? Take my word for that. Don't do it. Wife of El Chapo arrested in U.S. on drug charges 7 hours ago. Well, considering I know for 100% for sure El Chapo is a CIA, he just ran the dope for the CIA. This very much interests me. What the hell? Can I read the damn blog? Agree and continue them, whatever. God, Google, you don't let me read nothing. Okay. Wow, I just hit agree. I really can't deal with censorship. So annoying. It's not gonna let me get that bitch's name. Pull it up a different way. I'm not going through all that. Bye, Google. I will never use you again. Ever. Piece of shit. Duck, duck, go. Here we come. Dialing my internet down. Look at this shit. Hold on. Sorry, guys. They're trying to dial my internet down right now to get you guys out of the live. It's actually really pathetic and sad. I got that I'm in Israel in Tel Aviv. Let's see what that's looking like. Excellent connection, excellent browsing, excellent gaming, but you keep Wi-Fi at the top dropping. Yeah, it's comical. Watch this. Now it's off. It still's gonna drop, ain't it? Now they'll really start messing with it. Oh, they're pissed. Downloading the Wi-Fi down. AT&T, I'm suing you Nazi collaborators. Because AT&T, you, Verizon, Sprint, you're all liable. And I hold you liable and accountable for anything that happens to me, my family, or anyone watching this video. Why don't you tell the people how you held our government hostage to push this 5G out? Why don't you tell our people how you guys are behind everything that's going on right now? And it's a massive disinformation shit to keep our attention away from the 5G. And that was a massive control grid for your Antichrist best friend, and how you guys are all Luciferian sodomites. Why don't you tell them that, AT&T? Don't dial my shit down again, bitch, or you will be canceled, scumbag. I mean, I only pay $170 a month. My internet should never drop. God, but who am I going to go to, guys? Elon Musk, I guess. He said Starlink's going to be cheap. Hey, if I'm going to get cancer, at least I want a fast-ass internet, right? God, if I'm dealing with this shit, I might as well get good internet. Now, El Chapo. Let's just put El Chapo. His wife should come up. Unless they censor this. It's a top story. I mean, you would think it would pop right up, right? Of course it don't, though. All right. El Chapo's wife. There we go. El Chapo's wife, who is Emma. Why would she come here? That don't make no type of sense. How much you want to bet we see some 47s in this article? You guys think so? Let's see. See if there's any 47s in here so I can laugh my ass off. Okay, what do we got going on here? Emma Cornell. Right there, guys. You just watched me watch it with you the first time. Born in California in 1989. How did I know that? Oh, I don't know. Nas 47. That's why he dropped the project. Put Nas in your gematria calculator. Sums to 47. Why was Cecil Hotel trending #1 on Netflix? Go throw it in your calculator. Sums to 47. Happened in 2013, the same year the Pope came in, that lives in room 201. And 47 because they're getting ready to do JFK 2021 and bring forth the 47th first female president in a staged mock ritual, which will be totally scripted. He'll be on an island somewhere with Elvis, so don't shed no tears. Trust me. (2013). Wow, look at that. I knew it. That's why I kept scrolling down. I just had a gut feeling they was going to have some 2013 shit in there. Well, we know that was the year the Pope came in. We know that's the year they declassified Pole Shift, the Adam and Eve story. So now that you're aware of this, watch how you're going to just start noticing everything. And it's a real, it shocks your world a little bit. It kind of sucks, really. I wish I could go back to sleep, because then you realize the propaganda around everything with these stupid ass movies and just everything, how it's all scripted. 114 again. So, all right. 57, I know, is the cross and Nero, the conversion. Which one should I try? Did I hit tools already? Let me see. Nope, I gotta hit tool first or it won't match it. Then rethrow her name in. Because what they'll do is they'll hide a secret a code in here, guys. And some of them are linked to Kabbalah manifestation rituals. Some of them are really sacrifices. They'll hide that in there. Most of them are scripted events, though. Something like this, though, could have a code hidden in it, which I'm pretty sure it will under that 114 or 57. So let's start out with the basic cipher. And just take a look what all it lines up with. Wait a second. Damn, that's 257. And 293. Is George Floyd killed on the 93rd meridian from the Earth to the Sun, 93 million miles? God's Son, 93. Nazareth, 93. LeBron James, Indiana. Pacers. Oh, shit. Holocaust right there. Real big. Do you not see that? World War and Holocaust. We just had a mass shooting less than 2 months ago in Indiana, too. Which, that's a place full of it. No one's doing no damn mass shootings out there. Frequency is what we call the G. New World. Governor. Tinfoil hat. That's hilarious. Let me see. Do they got anything about the Trump card? Fuck. And Trump's first public appearance, guys, guess when this Nazi collaborator is showing himself again? 228. February 28th. That's an amazing day because it adds up to 71, which Whore of Babylon 71, first female president 71, Kamala Diva Harris 71, and then 228 Nipsey Hussle died 33 years, 228 days, and death is 228. King Von, 2 months and 28 days after his birthday. If that ain't enough for you, he was on the 33rd parallel. If that ain't enough, the Rondo kid he got in a shootout with was 228 days past his birthday. Blade Runner, which was a great movie with Billy Bob Thornton. This is all the words in the world it lines up with, so some of them ain't going to go with... I'm trying to see what... Oh, hell no, the neighbor's cat's in my window. Dude, get out of here. You want to hit this blunt? Here, Kiki. Want to hit this? Freemasoner. Passed away concept. Canton, Ohio. Oh my God, that's where I live. What the fuck? Canton, Ohio? Oh, I hope this ain't what I think it is, guys. A lot of this military operation that's been going on has been encoded, and they have shut down cities, like you just seen with Texas. So all these people that shared the Q shit in Texas, a lot of them probably got taken into custody, during that. And of course, we'll never know, because we'll just be told what the mainstream media told us, or some so-called person from Texas makes a post about. When we go share their account, we find out it was just made 3 days ago, and we see that over and over. That's called crisis actors. Texas was Agenda 21. They used heart to do it. The Black Pope 114 too. Damn. I didn't like seeing that Canton, Ohio, guys. That scares the shit out of me. My stomach's doing flips right now. Guardian Angel, Larry David. And like my homeboy said, Tommy, how they're blasting you with the 5G? He said that'd be so smart. They could just whack the shit out of people. And I'm like, bro, what do you think they're doing? We are in a massive electronic control grid, a massive electronic FEMA camp. Let's just be honest. But there's some people that are way too high level risk for that, that will be taken and detained, like me. Unfortunately, not looking too forward to it. Bobby Fischer. Let me see here. Hey, did you guys see that video with the Jewish people in Israel praying for their Messiah to come, and then they said Yeshua's there? I don't know how true any of that shit is, though, but War World. Illness 114. Yeah, there's a plague coming. Make sure you're taking your vitamin D3. Vitamin D3. 99% of all people that die of cancer are deficient in vitamin D3. Over 80% of all people that died in 2020 were vitamin D3 deficient. I can't connect it with the word. You know what I'm talking about. Hashtag code red, or I'll get in trouble. Jewish line right there. Look at that shit. What's that mean? Mass genocide. Well, there you go. Mass genocide. Ain't that about a bitch? Tuskegee's 114 too, and Tuskegee's 42. Ritual magic. Tuskegee. Mass genocide. Son of a bitch. Antichrist. All the new codes have the Antichrist in it now. We're getting so close to this shit. It's really scary. Now, when you come over here to your calculator, guys, say you put in, boom, okay, so, reverse, wait, let's go to the basic cipher. 65 full is 56. That's your basic cipher. So, okay. 56, right? It was declared a pandemic on what date? 5/11/2020. 56. They handed power over to FEMA on what date? 3/13. 56. All right. Kamala Harris, 56-year-old. And mind control. Let's see. What's mind control equal? Oh, well, what do you know? Okay. What about... How about Project Blue Beam? It is 56 in one of the other ones. I think it's Reverse LP. What about HARP? 26. What about Genocide? 44. George Floyd killed on the 44th parallel, 93rd meridian. FISA approved 44 days after Bill Gates' birthday. So that's what I do. I'll go through and look at all the shit that lies into 56, because I know that's their agenda for the year. Like the number one selling thing in 2020, toilet paper. which comes out to 56. Or this organization, which was controlled by a Nazi collaborator and a bunch of witchcraft. They will never let a melanated movement get that big on its own. Oh, I forgot the S. 56. Let's see what it lines up with. Washington, D.C., all-seeing eye, Adolf Hitler. Well, that's fun, right? That's what we start off with. And remember, coronavirus has that. Mind control, it's all the same cipher. So any one of them are going to say this exact same decode. Tree of Life, 20, what's that say? 27th. I'm going blind, guys. Climate change is 56 too. And Paris, France. Son of a man. 56 is they love that code this year. 5 plus 6 is 11 too. 56 people signed to give us the illusion of freedom in the United States. Stephen King. Royal Family, Masonic Ritual, 10 Commandments, 56. Tribe of Judah, 56. That's Donald Trump's true last name, which he's a high Germanic bloodline. Donald Drumpf, D-R-U-M-P-F, 56. Sexual harassment, like grabbing him by the pussy. How did we think grab him by the Mr. Grab him by the pussy was coming to save the Christians? Are you kidding me? God would never pick someone like that, guys, and you know better than that. And yes, God can pick whoever he wants, but he would have admitted, Trump will never admit that he loves God or he's a real... I wouldn't even care that he don't have to say he's Christian, because I'm not no damn Christian. I love Christians. I got baptized under Christian, but it was controlled by bones. So you're not gonna trick me with that shit. But I do believe and have a lot of the same moral systems as you. Yeshua, to me, he was the messenger. I don't pray to him, nor are you supposed to. And you cannot show me nothing in your Bible, because I've read it front to back. You know damn well you ain't supposed to pray to him, but you do. And that's okay. Adolf Hitler, too, son of a bitch. Elijah Muhammad, Adolf Hitler. Hey, they did all them stupid diamond rituals. Remember, guys? Dustin Diamond, then Diamond Poirier beats Conor McGregor. That's the only reason I knew that was how he was gonna win, because they was doing all them stupid diamond rituals right then. Yeah, look at this. Let's see. Let's see what Jewish people think of what think of Jesus. Now his name is Yeshua, right? In Islam, Yeshua is a prophet. In Judaism, I'm gonna let them tell you what they think. Where's that one video? Right there. Oh, shit. Stupid ass commercial. We do not own no rights to this. I'm showing my people for religious and...
אז השאלה הבאה ממישהו נוצרי, והוא רוצה לדעת מה יהודים חושבים על נוצרים, ישו ומריה. מה זאת אומרת? מה יודעים? מה זאת אומרת? יהודים חושבים רק על בורא עולם, לא חושבים מעבר לזה כלום, לא מכירים כלום. אוקיי. ביהדות, אני אשאל, ביהדות רואים ישו כמשהו, כאילו... אנחנו לא עוסקים בכלל בדברים שיצאו מהאמונה, אנחנו עוסקים בבורא עולם נטו, אין לנו מתווכים באמונה, אין לנו שום שואלים באמונה, זה לא מעניין אותנו בכלל. זה לא מעניין אותנו בכלל. מה שאתה שואל זה לא רלוונטי לשאול בבית כנסת.
I mean, I agree with that, though. I pray directly to God, too. Because they want to trick you and get you to be anti-Semitic and hate Jewish people. Don't fall for that. That's propaganda. That's Nazi propaganda. The Jewish people do not run the world. It's called Khazars, and they're Sabbatean Frankists, first of all. They have nothing to do with these Hasidic Jews, and they are Zionists. Okay? I'll show you tons of videos with Jewish people against Zionism. It has nothing to do with each other. Zionists. I can't stand Zionism. And that's Trump. Trump is a diehard Zionist. I mean, he's like Israel's fuckboy. He just gave them a reach around, turned Jerusalem into damn the capital, when we all know that shit is called Palestine. You stole it from these poor people and did that. That's crazy. You look, and shout out to the Hasidic people, but they don't belong. They're not from there either. Let's just keep it real. You guys ain't. You know that. That's why you're burning over there. Let's give that land back to who it belongs to. It was acquired during World War II. All right, when Rothschild went and said, "Hey, I'll bring America in if you give us Israel." Let's see what they say. They come from the steppes, the Asian steppes, that area. Russian is really more. They should call themselves for real. What do you think Putin is? That dude right there ain't your enemy. We might not agree with certain things they do or whatever. Like the whole biting the penis off during the circumcision shit. That's a little weird to me. I'm not with that shit at all. But that's not our enemy. They don't control the world. The papal bloodlines control the world. The black nobility families, which are Roman families. Well, now they say they are. You know, before that, they were the Greek families. And before that, they were the Pharisee families. And before that, Babylon. And then they just changed their name. Same people. I'll show you the real families. And you probably never seen their names before. Everybody's always talking about Rothschild or look, they dialed my shit down once I did that too. Where's the video of the black nobility? Because there's one that has all the damn families on it. It's a great video. Which one is it? Black nobility, New World Order. Damn, there's a lot of true bloodlines of power, black nobility. Orsini family, oh shit. And the Orsini family and the Savoy family and the damn Borgias, they was all killing each other for a minute. Borgia, Caesar Borgia, you guys all know him. You all pray to him every day. Albertini family. There's the Albertini family. This is who Rothschild's married. This is the only reason they're even powerful for real. Princess Olympia Albertini. The Albertinis are the Italian noble family from Florence. Damn, there ain't no sound to it, I guess. Just watch it. Albertini with the Roman family. Yeah, these are the powerhouses, guys. I was going down a rabbit hole on these fuckers. If you could, guys, now that you know who they are, start looking what they own. Did you know the Cologne family pretty much owns all California? Some of these families own whole states in the United States. I swear to God, they own whole fucking cities, which you wouldn't even know. The governor has no power over that city. 1916, Clement acquired Patelli and Quinelli. Oh, damn, that's a beautiful place. 7, 44, and 12. Do you see that? I don't like that shit. Any family I'd owned even more. Well, that was a terrible video. He could have at least talked in it a little bit. I hate when they don't put sound. Okay, which one is the one with all their names, though? I think it's that one. Where's that one I passed? Right. Is it this one? I like their thumbnail.
What's up, everybody? All right, so we're back here. I'm gonna kind of make this podcast.
I'm cool. I can't listen to no man that slaps his lips like a female. I can't do that shit. Thank you, sir. But we will not be watching your video today, bud. Maybe I'll try this one. Yeah, I was out after that shit. Jesuits, the original Men in Black. What? Let me see this shit. It's not what I wanted, but... Jesuits. Oh. Flip this right here. Give me a blunt lit. Now this I might enjoy. Hey Pete, where you going sleeping on my bed? Pit bull. I need my dad's feet. Oh. I don't feel good, Pete. That 5G is kicking my ass. 5G torture system they got me under. Oh God, tell me this ain't one of these type of videos. Hate clickbait.
It's time to expose these charlatans.
Sodomites they're called.
Masters and unseen hands that rule over society. The Jesuit order and the bloodlines of the black nobility. Now, we're familiar with the 13 Illuminati family bloodline. That's the Astors, Bundys, Kennedys.
Yo, listen, here, let me pause this so I can tell you this real quick. Because I know you're on here watching. If you message me when I'm doing a live, I will block you. Please do it after. I'm doing a live. I forgot to turn my notification off, okay? Thank you, friends.
Reynolds, Russell,
Don't be writing no dumb shit.
Lee, Rockefeller, Rothschild,
Let me go rock that
Freeman,
person real quick.
DuPont,
See what they're trying to do.
McDonald's, Disney, and the Merovingian family, as well as the Royal British
Turn
German
off notification.
crowned family. Now, the black nobility or black aristocracy of Europe, of the Jesuits, nobilita nata, are Roman aristocratic families who sided with the papacy under Pope Pius after the Savoy family.
And that's what they tell you in Wikipedia. That's not the truth. These families built the papacy after the Council of Nicaea and
The
Constantine.
Kingdom of Italy into Rome on September 20th, 1870,
September 20th.
and overthrew the Pope and his papal states and took over the Quirinal Palace.
Son of a bitch.
And any nobles ennobled by the Pope prior to the 1929 Lateran Treaty is considered black nobility. So, for the next 59 years, the Pope confined himself to Vatican City.
avoid the appearance of submission.
Hold on, guys. I got. You see these scumbags?
So the aristocratic nobles
1 second.
and the senior members of that papal
We're gonna hand quick, and then we'll be back.
who
Hold on.
moved the Pope's
Watch this. I can't stand people like that. Attention whores. They know, because I see them in the live, and you don't message me no other time. Once I go live, you start doing it, which makes me think you're an agent, honestly. That you're just trying to disturb our live. You're definitely a lower vibrational attention whore. That's for sure. Now let's turn these notifications off. Boom. Get rid of that shit. They won't be able to pull that slick shit no more. Notifications. Goodbye. Now the dude that did it on Facebook, I talk to him all the time. I know he didn't mean to do that shit. You see, he never messaged again after it. But them, I don't know none of them, and they probably would have blew my shit up. I just don't trust it. You might not have. Maybe you were just messaging, but we're gonna just do that to be safe. No problem.
Pope's confinement for that 59 years earned the title of Black Nobility.
Now you got the black pope, white pope, gray
Most of the
pope.
members of the Black nobility or papal bloodlines inherited their
And you've seen all the religious groups down there, right? See? They're controlled by skull and bones. That's why in Christianity, you're praying to an unfolded cube. In Judaism, you wrap a cube around your arm and your forehead. In Islam, your moon, that's literally the half ring around Saturn. And in even the yin yang, it's all from Saturn. And in Islam as well, you walk counterclockwise around a hypercube. It's all black cube mind control shit to divide and conquer us. The real funny thing is, we're all praying to the same God, and we're killing each other. That's crazy.
So most of the members of the Black nobility or papal bloodlines inherited their positions and can trace their family.
See that one up there, Borgia? The red and yellow? We see them using the red and yellow all the time. That's one of the most best. And then right there, see the Colonna family over to the right, guys? Them little fucktards are the ones that own most of California. They're two, and it's really a Colonna family. He's the descendant of that family. Well, the only family on here I respect out of all these families, respect them a little bit if you read their story, is the Medici family, because they're the only family on here that don't belong. All these other families are born in RH negative, O negative bloodlines. The Medicis, they just built their family on power. They were the betters. They're Jewish families. Jewish family in Rome is what it really annoys me, because we're not anti-Jewish at all. First of all, Star of David is called the Star of Remphan, and that's Saturn worship. Okay, I'm just about the facts. What the old school religions. That's what I'm into. Take to the Old Testament on them. We don't need to rewrite shit. God never told you you're allowed to do that, so stop it.
Back to these times.
That's a powerful family right there.
In these papal bloodlines, they're usually the church clergy officials and popes are selected from.
Top left corner.
Now, what are the families of the Black nobility or the papal bloodlines? There's Fonarsi, Borgia, Colonna, Catonic, Medici, Pamphili, Orsi, Brandini, Shigi, Bunti, Samaglia, and Sini.
And you are missing some of the more powerful ones. I'll have to pull up another video that has, and it shows you, even with the Vatican, why they have the Swiss guard watching over them, and how the Swiss families married with these papal bloodlines, and they all intermarried. It's the same two families that crucified Christ. Okay, Yahshua, who slaughtered him. The same two people are running this world that made a pact with Lucifer. Okay, and you're getting ready to see some shit we never thought we were going to see before, guys. And this guy we worship, including thought he was great, Donald Disco fucking Trump over there with that dumbass wig on. Now I say how I really feel, because I really did like him. I thought he was funny. I was like, you know what? Maybe this dude is going to help us. But no, he isn't. He's the Pod Piper that led us off the cliff. I saw before. Oh, that's who we forgot. The Musulmo family, guys. And that's the Genovese family. Musulmo, O-M, I think. Musulmo. They're really powerful. That's who the... No, wait. Yeah, the Genovese family. Descendant of...
Rothschild, the Rockefellers, all pawns.
Yep. Well, they're related to him.
Right. Y'all are welcome for this information, too. So, again, flags and strikes, I can start putting out some good shit, but hey. Now, the two most familiar names I'm sure y'all realized on this list of the black nobility, or the black aristocracy, was Medici and Borgia.
Medici.
What's the importance of these two families to the black nobility?
Borgia.
The House of Borgia. They recently
I like how he says it.
Series on it with
The House of Borgia. That is Borgia. And got this shit on Netflix yet. It is lit. I got addicted to it. But that's who they made Jesus look like right there, to do with the long hair. And he's banging sister. I mean, this is the most sodomite Babylonian shit I ever seen in my life. And his father, this is a true story too. His father's the first Spanish Pope, which that was a no-no back then. It was all powerful Italian families. His father's a descendant of the Spanish nobility, which who is Spain, right? Well, truthfully, if you want to know, the people that conquered Spain and the people that conquered Ireland, they're the same people, and it's descendants from Atlantis. That's the real truth. They spoke the same language, same people.
Pope Alexander. Now, the Borgias is an Italian-Spanish noble family, which rose to prominence during the Italian...
Oh, they're gonna mess us up, ain't they? That's how y'all feel? Did they turn off my Wi-Fi? No. But they're just gonna skip it. Wow. Are you kidding me? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I know what I gotta do. Censorship is really unreal these days. Wow. Let me put my hotspot back on. Pieces of shit. They know I'm on this phone is the problem. Boom. Click on here. Pathetic. Now we were right about
nobility. Y'all are welcome for this information too. So if my channel stop getting flags.
Wow, it just keeps messing with my thing. You believe they do not want us to watch the last part of that, huh? What the hell? I'm gonna watch it, so just calm down, knocking our page down, please.
Hey. Now, the two most familiar names I'm sure y'all realized on this list of the black nobility, or the black aristocracy, was Medici and Borgia. Now, what's the importance of these two families to the black nobility? The House of Borgia. They recently made a Showtime series on it where Jeremy Irons played Pope Alexander.
We're hip over here.
Now, the Borgias is an Italian-Spanish noble family, which rose to prominence during the Italian...
Wow, at the same spot it did it. Maybe it's his video. It did. It just won't let it play past that same spot, guys. When they try to talk about the Borgias and Caesar Borgia. Wow, that's weird. Would not let us play past that part, huh? Let's see if they'll tell us the truth about it. No, be real. Let's see. Watch. They'll lie. They're hiding all the videos. Some days I'll... Oh, shit. I forgot to put 2021. Some days I'll put... And there's this comment that's supposed to fuck us up. Apophysis in 2029. Oh, I went down a massive rabbit hole on that shit last night. Apophysis, it's called. Oh, that shit scares me. 2029 adds up to 13, too, and it's right before Agenda 2030. We got to survive pole shift first, right, guys? Get through pole shift, then we'll worry about damn apophysis. March 31st, 20... What's this person saying? See their opinion.
According to my timeline,
I want to see
it has
that.
to be
2023 is what I figured out.
with the actual valid sighting. If we're looking at the planet arriving possibly at the end of March 31st.
Shit, it's here.
40-day warning would bring us somewhere around February 20th. Some sort of peace agreement that the Bible talks about with radical Islam. So prior to that, you're looking at maybe 2 or 3 weeks of negotiation. Gives you the last 2 weeks
Hey,
of
Tree.
January for this war.
Shit, tree season or whatever. DM me and give me your new channel. I read what you wrote. They erased your channel you had for 4 years. Give me your new channel. We got the Truth Network. Watch, I'll get that bitch up to 1,000 overnight. I like doing it just to spit in their face. You know, we got 80 channels that work together called the Truth Network. All channels that all told them they could suck our balls to that $9,000 they offer us guys to sell you guys out. Once our channels get to a certain level, like my Facebook that's hitting 350,000 views a video, 50. I would never give a shit if I'm living homeless on the street, because that's like selling your soul, because you're selling out your moral compass, who you really are, and you're lying to people and misleading them that can cause their life. Like, I don't know how you scumbags can do that. All these lying ass channels now.
War and implement global martial law.
Regards of anticipation of like the anxiety just kind of going through the roof, because I mean, I had other changes actually come on my show, and they basically said by mid of this year, I mean, it's gonna be pushed. So
we don't have that long a time. If I'm correct, remember all these.
I wonder when they did this video.
There's a set pattern. March is always the end of March.
Exodus
the
of
very
Egypt.
beginning of April. Within about a week or two period, this object is always passed within this trough, let's call it, or track. Just like a train is on a track. This comet may be late, it may be early, but it stays on that train 60 degrees.
Yep.
It has always caused major economic calamity every time. So, growing at an exponential scale. Mm-hmm. These are the same scenarios people seen in the past. This is repeatable. So this is just physics. That's happened.
Wow.
And as far as the exponential rise, you ain't seen nothing yet. Between now and the end of March, the Ministry Index is going to go extremely high, and people are going to be shocked. And in multiple ways, they're going to have visual.
I'm sorry, D.
The videos of the pedophilia to shock them. They're going to have their livelihood taken away. They're going to be totally dependent on the dollars coming from government. You're going to see people lose their savings, their retirement, because you're looking at the collapse of the economy. Yeah. They're going to want.
Oh, I know they do, bro.
Some sort of
I'm hit.
answer, and they'll be able to give it to them. And because they're the ones creating
Its effects will cause a compound rate of loss.
So,
Yeah.
And this planet is giving off radiation. So some people with this Rh negative, O negative bloodline, that ain't going to hurt you. But a lot of people, it is going to hurt really bad. And then we're going to see entities coming. Now, what Nibiru is, for most of you out there, and hey, listen, I respect if you believe we live on a spinning ball, spinning through the world uncontrollably, which is a theory, I might add. These idiots never been to no moon. They can tell you that all they want, but NASA is an Aramaic word for nasim, to deceive. And I don't believe we live on a flat planet either. I kind of believe what like the Bible depicts. That shows us a snow globe, a hollow, the underworld, the hollow part, and then there's a firmament over us. You can call it the Van Allen belt, call it whatever the fuck you want, but you can't leave it. You understand? They never been up there. They lie. When they say, oh, we've been to Mars, they're talking about the Roman war god. And Max Spears broke it down for us amazingly. He was one of the first ones besides Yubo and Yubo and Mouthy Buddha exposed a lot of child trafficking shit online. Max Spears was the one that exposed the underground shit. That's real. The reptilian shit, that's the bloodline of Cain, the serpent bloodline that Gadriel went up to Anu, the Most High, or God, or you say whatever you call him. If different, I don't want to offend no one, whatever you call him, right? He went to him, and they allowed it to happen just because they said it needed to speed up our elevation, because we'd probably destroy ourselves anyways. So it's the same story. It's told different in Christianity, a little different in the Anunnaki story. But if you look in the Bible, who does it say the Nephilim are? The descendants of Anak, huh? Go read your scripture. That's crazy. Someone like me, I can read that shit front to back, and then you got people that say they're Christian that'll come and judge you. I seen someone in the comments tell one of my Muslim followers that, just say some really evil shit about their God. And I said to her, because she's so sweet usually, I said, honey, how could you say that? You it's cool you're Christian, right? Or Muslim, and you can be not Christian or Muslim, and we don't have to all believe the same thing to love each other, guys. We could believe different shit. We're adults. That's the beautiful thing about America. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Muslims have no damn law that they get virgins for killing Christians. It's a lie. It's a lie. They don't have nothing in the Quran anywhere that they get virgins for killing anyone. Actually, you're not allowed to kill in Islam. So, just to say, they're some of the most peaceful people I know. And I hate that they get all this propaganda shit towards them. Now me, I just do my own thing when it comes to religion, and I'm definitely not the person to ask for religious advice because I'm still searching myself. You understand? But I do have a creator that I talk to. I just wouldn't want nobody to follow what I believe, because I don't even know if I'm following the right shit right now. I'm still searching. So it takes a real man to tell you that. Whether you call him Jesus, I don't know if it matters. I do know his name was Yeshua. There was no J's in the Aramaic language. I don't know. Maybe he knows your heart, I'm just going to go ahead and say Yeshua to be safe. And to be respectful. The hell is this? Is this real? I hope this ain't real. This shit looks like Stranger Things. Oh, that is real. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Oh, shit. Wait a second. That's pretty, though, but that don't look... Something looks off to that sky. It looks like something's blacked out right there. Or am I tripping? Damn. There's black spots. They're blacking shit out. Tree of treason. You got any recommendations where I can find some good evidence? Let us know. Okay, I put my damn thumbnail. I noticed a lot of you guys have been stealing my thumbnails lately, which is okay. I don't mind. That's all right. You can use my videos too. I don't give a shit. You don't have to give me credit or nothing. I don't do it for that. What is this one? I actually want to get my shit out to people to wake them up and help them. What's this? Let's take a look at this. What the hell is that? I think a lot of people got stuff confused too, though. Like some of them comments y'all shared are not Nibiru. That might be. I don't know what the hell that is, truthfully. It's like something blacked out again. Behind that sun. Behind that fake ass sun they got there. That fake. Oh shit, I see it. I see it. Wow. Look, guys. The fake ass sun's in front of it that China built. That's a fake sun. Oh yeah. Has a plasma around it. And you know why it's there? Oh shit. You can see it good. Oh, to block out Nibiru behind it. So people don't panic because they know we're not going to find out until we're already feeling the physical effects from the radiation, which if your mouth's drying out, your bones are hurting. Yes, of course the 5G causes this too, but I don't think it's going to cause it as bad as that. Now, I don't feel effects from that shit. And a lot of you won't. Well, not a lot, but a few of you won't. Damn, what happened to this cord? Oh, there we go. RH negative, O negative, you won't. Certain AB bloodlines, it's going to kill you because you're a breeder line. And you guys breed like mice, they say. Hopefully it don't kill no one. I hope everybody makes it, but the people that ascend from that planet, dimension, that gateway, Nibiru, that's what we worship back in the day of gods. Anu, that's who you guys call God. The God of the heavens is Anu. So that's the oldest God in the pantheon, and that's who you guys call God of the heavens. That's Anu. That's the father of Enki and Enya. That's probably the best shit I ever seen of that. Because you could clearly see that planet behind there. Well, no, it's RH negative is the RH factor. It's a whole different thing. It's nothing with blood. And then O negative bloodlines. This Nibiru shit won't do nothing to you. Now, I heard some crazy things, though. I heard the entities that made us from that planet, Enki, he can do some shit with us RH negatives and make us sync up or something. I don't know if it's true. He ain't making me sync up the shit. Listen, I don't care if you made me or not, Enki. Can't be pulling that shit to me, dude. I like you. You saved us. What is this thing? That stupid ass video. Ancient War. Serpent versus the Eagle. Enki versus his brother. And yeah, and then there's Lil. That's where the story Lilith comes from. And in the Bible, when you read, the Nephilim come from the Anak. Enki versus Enyo. Serpent. So our whole life, we've been taught the serpent's the bad one, right? Okay. The most oldest form of worship on this planet is the worship of serpents. Serpent versus eagle. Watch. The eagle is a damn feathered dragon. Oh, I know I spelled that wrong. Terrible. What the hell? Go to there. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do need videos. Duh. The battle for Earth versus your soul. Brotherly feud. Enki versus Enyo. Jacob verse. That would probably be a good one, how they compare it versus the Bible. See if it plays good. And I don't mind what you believe. Oh, wow. Brotherly feud. Inky versus Enyo, Jacob versus Esau, the serpent versus the eagle.
This is Miss on the Shelf.
Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Whenever they show me some shit like that and I gotta sit there and watch a person, I want to see some evidence. Okay, how about this one? It's more like it.
What has our real history been? And really, what is the truth? What is the truth of our consciousness? And what is the truth of our story? We've had thousands of years where there's been this systematic attempt to not only destroy
Can you guys hear it?
certain aspects of history, but also that can piece together this ancient struggle that's been going on between kind of these two sides of us, either of those who want us to reach a higher state of consciousness, you know, those who want us to stay in the lower state and be controlled through war and all these things that can happen in our timeline and our planet. There's been these two sides that have either kind of been trying to hide the truth because they're ashamed of what's kind of happened in history, and there's been another side that's been trying to expose it. When I was looking all over the world at statues of blue serpents and dragons and all of these things that were connecting back, you know, at first people would see those and say, well, those creatures never existed and all those various things, and then they don't realize that they're actually creating a statue that's really kind of a symbol and a metaphor for way into the future when we can actually understand it. So they were brilliant in these advanced cultures in the fact that they could show a symbol that could represent the entire heart of how they represent themselves. I want to show evidence that proves that there's been this kind of hidden struggle between the gods over using civilizations to kind of do their bidding in terms of how timelines will go. And so I call this struggle the battle of the eagle and the serpent because it became very apparent when we were doing research.
Serpent versus the eagle.
People that look at this all across the world, there was this struggle where there are these two sides representing using symbology of either the serpent and the dragon versus this eagle. And there are two sides that constantly competed, and those civilizations that bore the eagle both on flags and crests and on things like golden, you know, statues and various things.
That's who Trump rocks with.
The serpent and the dragon, there was this clash between the two different sides during how that civilization was gonna be run and what the outcome was. And so when I was going through all of these things,
he rocks with the eagle.
The truth in ancient history locations has been lost.
Oh yeah, they're running shit.
These flags and crests.
The eagle one is
today
running
has
shit.
actually been maintained, and I see that as maybe.
I rock with the other one. I ain't rocking with this damn feathered
So
serpent.
you can look at flags and crests right now for countries all over the world, and then see their mentality, and it starts to make a lot of sense who they've been run by, and to explain how that happened, we have to go back all the way back to ancient Egypt and Sumer to understand this story, because
Cain and Abel's the same two brothers. It's just told a different way.
Records for our most advanced civilization. We have, if we go back to this earliest Sumerian culture and we look at their writings known as cuneiform tablets, and we should understand what cuneiform tablets are because they're very important.
Break it down for him, brother.
So we have to get past the idea that this is a myth and it's just some mistranslation, because these cuneiform tablets, such as the Enuma Elish or the Atrahasis or the Sumerian Kings List, they represent the most unbiased and unpolluted aspects of understanding who we really are, because there are the records that go back as far as we can before this rewriting and tampering occurred, and you can see where that occurred in history based on where this struggle of these two the two sides of these gods.
Hashtag Great Reset.
One in certain areas.
Hashtag Great Reset.
So
Build back better.
In these writings, we learned that there's been this struggle
brothers.
for well over 100,000 years here, kind of using all these propped up civilizations, and then they rise and they fall based on who controls them. And it's based on these two.
Yeah, but we're
Sumerian
reincarnated,
brothers.
bud.
And this is very important for people to understand.
Even early Christianity shows reincarnation. They write that out after the Vatican. I truly believe that this dimension that I live in was created for us. And it was till we learned our life lessons, then our Akashic records would be read back to us, and then we get to go up to the heaven, they call it, which was a modern word that was made up by the Vatican again. It comes from the word head, and hell comes from heel, just like in Judaism, which Christianity is derived from. There's no such thing as for eternal hell. It's shalom, but you can get out of it, you know? So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not the person to look to for religion. If it comes to numbers and history, I got you. I can tell you why it went this way or what. But if you ask my opinion, I'll tell you the truth. But I wouldn't, you know, I'm still searching.
And this first one was known as Enki, known to the Greeks as Poseidon. Which
The Christianity thing's too much like a cult for me, though.
Known as Enlil.
It turns me off. They're very judgmental.
And these two brothers have been
My damn mother.
basically the puppeteers behind our time. These ancient gods, they would be named things based on what their status.
They try to shove their religion down your throat. I can't stand that.
En simply meant Lord.
But I love them.
Enki and Lil. You have Enki, Lord of the earth. Ki was earth, and you have Enlil, which is Lord of the basically the sky and the air. And so they had these names that were basically fitting towards their title.
I got baptized Christian so I can get killed with you guys.
That are competing against how civilizations go. They have symbols that represent themselves. That's how these gods work. So Enki had the symbol of the serpent and the dragon. That's Poseidon. And Zeus had the symbol of the eagle. That's Enlil. And so these two brothers with these two symbols, that's why I called it the
Jesus,
battle of the
Zeus, Enyo.
it's about this,
that's all the same guy.
Between the two and how civilizations will go. And so what are those characteristics? Well,
according to this,
that was built off of the morals of this dragon serpent wisdom was always based on higher consciousness and based on connecting back to the stars. Whereas those who were based on the eagle were always based on this warring mentality. If we look at that kind of inverted truth of how the serpent has been made to believe that it's this evil figure to kind of mislead us all along, you can go back all the way to places like the Garden of Eden story on how the serpent was the one who tempted Adam and Eve, which, by the way, their original names in these cuneiform writings was actually Isadamu.
Mm-hmm.
We've been kind of misdirected with their names to make it seem like things are fairy tales when they're actually historical events. So it's mentioned, you know, that the serpent, you know, it tempts Adam and Eve, Adamu, with higher consciousness. But we're told in the modern Bible and things now that that's Satan and that's the devil and that's evil and that God is the one that's protecting us. Whereas it's just these two brothers playing these two different roles. So they're referencing Enki as being the snake, and that's why they're saying he is evil and the devil. And it's very interesting to mention that Enki and Poseidon had a three-pronged trident, and the inverted view of that is to pretend he's Satan with the pitchfork. So it's these very clever ways that they've inverted what the truth is, so we don't actually realize that, you know, we're kind of worshiping the eagle, and we have hatred towards kind of the opposite of what we should. And I want to bring some really kind of astounding evidence to go along with that to kind of prove it.
I'm not telling you to believe this. I'm just showing it to you.
You can see the truth to that all throughout history.
It's interesting.
Look at and the truth of the past is you can find out by just looking at the actions of what happened. Look at the Romans, controlled by the eagle.
Yep.
All their mentality
Hitler,
simply conquering
eagle.
Cultures all over, civilizations all over, you know, Europe and Turkey and all those areas. And then you go to the Nazis, the same exact mentality, that same eagle. It's present every single time. And remember, that same mentality is reflected upon the God's values. So Enlil's value of war and those sons that go below him, that's reflected in those civilizations. Now, the one that's going to be the most difficult for people, the one that people are going to have to be objective and step back and see themselves from an outside view, is looking at the country that maybe most of the people are listening to this in.
America.
And that's the United States.
Yep.
And of course, the United States has an eagle, and we have been at war for over 225
And we are
years.
scumbags. Let's keep it real.
Kind of eagle side of these elites that
What do we do to people? Well, this is how we do you in the United States, which makes me sick. And I would die for my people in my country, but I would never die for this country because it's all a bunch of bankers, sodomites. But my next door neighbor or you guys, yes, I would give my life for. I don't even need to know you. But these people, you know what they do? They say, hey, oh, you don't want to listen to us? Oh, okay, watch how we do this. CIA, go in there and set up a coup. Let's get our little CIA puppet leader in. So then they put in this puppet leader. Then they rob them of all their natural resources. Then after all the kids we killed from and people from warring and killing them to get in there, guess what? Then we sell those surviving kids into sex slavery, and we take over your country. And if you don't play ball, you die. Ask Gaddafi. Gaddafi's a good guy. What would you do if I told you Iran's good? You're probably like, oh shit, Tommy turned into a fucking Muslim on us. No. Although I do love my Muslim brothers and I love my Christian brothers. I want to unite them two people. That's my goal in life. Because I want to see them stop killing each other because they're being controlled. But what I will tell you is I got to be careful how I say this. Iran is the last country that is not controlled by the New World Order. And that's why they're surrounded right now. 9/11 was Israel, Mossad, Saudi Arabia, Mossad, and the CIA. That was a joint operation to bring that shit down, to take us into Afghanistan so we could surround that poppy field and bring all that heroin over here, which 300% it went up. Did you notice that? Right after we entered, right after 9/11, heroin spikes 300%. People start dying. Then they hit us with the carfentanil in the heroin. Hey, listen, I sold heroin my whole life. I never owned a plane. I don't know more. I'm 38 now. I haven't went to jail since 2008. Okay? I did 8 years in the feds. I paid my time. I was a kid back then. So we never was flying it in. They bring it. They bring the shit here, and then all of a sudden in 2013, this when I quit selling it, they just tainted it with the shit called carfentanil, which is the elephant tranquilizer, and it started killing people, guys, just dropping dead. I seen people die, and it's like the life left them so quick. I don't know what they put in that shit, but they died just like boom. Their lights just shut right out. Eyes go down, they hit that ground and never get back up. They don't breathe again. I never seen no shit like that. That's poison. That comes from pharmakia, their little witchcraft shit. That was part of population control. And now I heard this new plague that's coming in March is coming through the heroin. So it's going to hit the junkies, which is kind of smart. That's some devious smart shit though. If you taint the heroin, you can blame it on drugs, which helps their war on drugs more, helps all that bullshit propaganda. Oh, we got to fight harder. We need more money for it. You know, they're going to pull that shit so they can build more underground cities to live in when Nibiru shifts the poles on their ass. And they can hide in the mountains. It ain't going to work. But I heard it's going to be tainted in the heroin and attack people that are vitamin D3 deficient. And this is the real thing. This is the Rockefeller lockstep. This is the real deal. What's coming in March? We're going to see war. We'll be at World War III by the end of March. Remember, I told you that. Go ahead and screen record it. We will be at World War III by the end of March. And by the end of 2021, we'll be over to a digital currency, probably way before that. As well as this plague. And I hope the plague don't happen. But it's going to happen. I know it is with all my heart. And I hope not. I pray I'm wrong about this one.
Over a place like the United States.
I don't know everything, but
implemented. So when you see an eagle then implemented, it's almost like when you see a warring army then put down a flag and say like we've claimed this territory. And so the founding fathers didn't want an eagle to represent them. They actually wanted a turkey. Following all these warring culture empires, we look back in history. We look back at what we're taught in school about these heroes, these conquistadors from, the Spanish Empire run by the eagle. We have to understand this systematic kind of control from the north to south of the United States from these powers of the eagle. We can follow this back to every conquering empire of the world if we just simply look at their flag. And by looking at those flags, we can see this distinction in places in places like the Russian coat of arms, the old flags of these empires.
They're gonna bomb us.
Show on some of these flags.
Iran's gonna blaze us, and they got a
show,
nuke.
like a knight actually slaying and killing a serpent dragon. So there's been this ancient struggle, as I said.
And look, that's gonna be Israel that provokes it. Israel's over there bombing Syria right now. Did you see that shit, guys? Israel bombed Syria like 8 fucking times. So why ain't that on the news? Why don't you tell people about that shit? How you encaged them poor Palestinians in their own fucking country and got them in a damn FEMA camp, huh? Or how about the black Ethiopian Jews that you lock out by that power plant where the fucking nuclear waste is getting into their water? Why did you put them out there? That's their country. The Ethiopian Jew is the original Jew. They have the highest of the original bloodline in their blood. So if you ask me, they should deserve to not be out by a damn garbage dump. And go look it up, guys. I'm not making this shit up. I swear to God. After this video's done, I'm going to pull up some pictures of what they're doing in Yemen right now, which Yemen is a proxy war for damn Saudi Arabia, Israel, and us. The Yemen people have nothing to do with what's going on there, and they're starving and getting slaughtered. Which all this is linked to massive population control. There's genocide going on now on a global level. You're hearing what's going on in these third world countries from these lying ass sodomite mainstream media.
That goes as far back
Lucifer,
as you could
God of the airwaves. Remember that one.
Where they've been trying to control civilizations based on these morals. Now let's keep going, because Enlil had...
And Lucifer's in this story. He's a totally different person.
Basically reflect the values of their family. Enlil had a son named Ninurta.
The master builder.
Ninurta was the one actually represented through this Byzantine eagle, which is the double-headed eagle.
What about Marduk?
Find and connect that all the way back to the Byzantine Empire.
They said he's back and tripping right now.
Collapsed and kind of morphed into controlling religion. That was where it first occurred. And we can just essentially trace these events in history for when the eagle took over different aspects of, you could call it reality, right? Because the ancient serpent and dragon wisdom, it connected back to what was known as the old religion. It represented what we think of as the druid knowledge, and the knowledge that connected to places like Stonehenge and the stars.
Oh.
And so any culture we see, like
Preach.
Southwest United States,
St. Patrick's Day, tell them what it's really about. The purge of the serpent knowledge.
To star constellations and all of these places, they always come back to represent this serpent dragon knowledge, because that's what their morals were. That's what they based on. They
was the good guys.
So these civilizations were propped up based on those values, and they would later be corrupted based on those who were jealous. So this god Ninurta, who is represented, who is one of Enlil's sons, he was known as the god of war. And you can just look into that and see that. And he was the one who was in control of the Roman empires and a lot of these past empires. And so if we look at just a couple important things to understand, in around 313 AD, the Roman Empire was collapsing, and Constantine I reorganized this Roman Byzantine Empire under the eagle to, instead of just being a conquering empire based on the acquisition of
Constantine, who took Christianity on his deathbed. This Saturnalia Jesuit sodomite. Go look into him, guys. He never became a Christian till his damn deathbed. All that seeing a cross in the sky bullshit is a lie. And then he had the Council of Nicaea set up, where they literally took the Old Testament and all God's laws and changed shit. They changed everything to where we were allowed to wear clothing we weren't allowed before. God never came down and told them that. That was the first way of infiltrating the truth. You know, whether it comes from these two brothers or not, I'm not here to debate that with you. Israel, it's a modern word, and it stands for Isis, Ra, and El. Break it in half. Isis, first part is Re, Ra, and El. El is spelled E-L, Ra, R-A. I mean, come on. Isis is the oldest daughter of Saturn. She was taught and educated by Mercury. These ain't planets, man. These are gods, deities, entities, which that's really what they are, from different dimensions. Why did we go into Iraq, aka Babylon? To steal their Stargate. That was reincarnated ass Nebuchadnezzar over there. And that's true. I really believe that with all my heart. You guys are never going to talk me out of no reincarnation shit. Because listen, the oldest shit on this planet shows that we've reincarnated before. And all the oldest religions taught about it. Christianity, and I shouldn't say Christianity. I should say Catholicism, because I want to separate them two. You know, Christians kind of rebelled against Catholicism, and I salute them for that. And that's the oldest fight right now we're seeing fold out in front of us. Two massive power structures, the Protestants and Catholicism. The Protestants and Catholicism, same shit. Them two people hate each other because one thinks you have to go through a man on earth to talk to God, which is a lie. And the other believes you can go directly to God, which I would have to say I definitely line up more with the Protestants' value there. You know, I'm not that. I don't even know what you got to do to be it. And I hope I said the right thing, didn't I, guys? Did I say the right thing? Protestants, ain't them the one? That's the Christians that broke away from the Catholic Church that the King of England set up. And then Ireland, the whole Irish War, like all that shit going on in Northern Ireland, Belfast and all that. That was from these two Christian groups. One's, well, Catholics you can't call Christian though. It's not the same thing. They hijacked Christianity. That's what y'all did. Jesus, Yeshua, started a movement, which was a warrior culture, truthfully, and all the ancient Egyptian texts and all that's all ancient Christian language, the symbols and stuff. And they took that and perverted it, and that was a descendant of the serpent knowledge, the same stuff they went and purged out of Ireland. And then every time they ruin something, you ever notice they flip shit upside down on us? Now they're telling us this whole effect shit. So that's their new thing. So why things went or shit they just erased or something changed. Berenstein Bears, Febreze, a Forrest Gump. But really, they just changed it. And they've done that for a long time. Burning down the Library of Alexandria, which was controlled by these Gnostics. And they kind of knew what everything was. They knew about this archonic energy, which harvests our energy, mostly negative, like fear energy. They love that. Now, these archons are different than Anunnaki. Just like the Anunnaki are different than reptilians. You understand? Watch Jupiter Rising. That's one. And watch Prometheus. That's a good one to watch, too. You see that big-ass white giant-looking motherfucker that was getting ready to go down to Earth? He was white. That's what the Anunnaki looked like. Their skin was straight white with blue eyes. And they say that if you want to look at them as the Watchers, the fallen angels, it's the same story, I believe. And anything I'm telling you, I'm not telling you nothing to believe. So stick with your belief system. I don't think it's a sin for us to research stuff, though. And I've researched a lot. And I just try to see what's older, what was there first, and what the papacy got their little sodomite hands on and flipped over. Because one thing I can tell you for sure, the Catholics, and shout out to Catholics out there worldwide, but your Pope is not for Jesus Christ, okay? He's praying to Lucifer. They have the seat of Lucifer at the Vatican. Go look at the resurrection. It's called the Resurrection. It's a sculpture at the Vatican. You tell me what that is. It shows hell.
They ended up realizing that religion and using that as a controlling mechanism of the mind was a lot more effective.
Yep.
As these empires are collapsing because they're unsustainable.
Mind control shit.
I want people to remember that. All conquering empires are unsustainable. When this empire was collapsing, they realized they had to do something fast. So Constantine took these ancient writings, like the Book of Enoch,
There's 3 popes.
the Nag Hammadi scriptures, any of these ancient writings that go back to this knowledge of the snake. And by the way, Nag, for Nag Hammadi, Nag simply means snake. All of these ancient writings, and they essentially rewrote them to then change them around.
What about the Indian guy? That was Nag too?
And today we can still see in these more pure religions that haven't been quite as controlled, like Hinduism and Buddhism and a lot of places where they still worship the snake. It's still there. It's still present. Anywhere on the planet, you still see that dragon snake on their flag, like places like China and Japan. You still see these remnants of this mature, conscious culture that has kind of long been destroyed. Let's bring this right back into kind of understanding even things we celebrate. So think about this ancient wisdom, this old religion that's echoed all over the world in these ancient cultures by the serpent and dragon versus the eagle, and we look at when religion was controlled and taken over by these warring powers. Look at a famous holiday like St. Patrick's Day. You know, people in the United States love to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. They get drunk, they have a good time, they think about leprechauns, but they don't realize what the actual holiday is representing. In the 17th century, St. Patrick, the whole idea behind that holiday is that he was ridding the snakes from Ireland. Now, if
you guys got no snakes, right?
Of Ireland, and you look at its geographic history, you'll know that there's never been any snakes there. Snakes have never lived there during when humans lived there. So then what are snakes? They're just metaphors. That's what we've been stumbling over for so long to not understand, both connecting back to the gods and what they're trying to show through all these different events, is that they use metaphors.
Oh yeah, you are right about that. Our current calendar is so fucked up. Our Gregorian calendar, you know, we used to have 8 days of the week too. Did you know that? The Roman calendar was 8 days of the week.
Metaphors to really describe.
They lied to us about everything. I figured that much out.
Who the snakes were.
So of course I'm confused.
You simply see that they were druids. Last place of this snake knowledge. That's why they called them the snakes, and they were ridding them because.
Now, are the pagans the bad ones, or are the pagans the ones that was living in harmony with Earth? I'm so confused. That's why I tell you guys, don't ever look to me for religious. I can tell you the historical facts about it. What came first? What touch it? When it comes to Catholicism, I'm 1,000% sure. When it comes to this Antichrist and why they're going to bring forth this Antichrist, because it's a scripture. They're literally playing out a script. Revelations was written by these Jesuits. Now, the Old Testament, I live my life by it. You know, I follow every law that's in there. I try to live with a good moral compass and put out good energy, and I just follow them laws. So I say, hey, and I make sure I pray every night, and I figure, well, these laws are good to follow anyways, so I might as well follow them. But as far as like saying I'm belong to a church or something like that, I just do not believe in organized religion whatsoever. I think it was used for a mind control mechanism, and sometimes it doesn't make me a bad person because I feel confused now, guys, because I've been lied to and I see evidence that I've been lied to. So yeah, I'm just like you guys, searching for the truth, and when I find some shit, I share it with y'all. But I don't know. I don't know if they were the bad people, because everybody they tell us is bad ends up not being bad, and they turn out to be the scumbag. You ever notice that? God tried to warn us too. What was up is going to be down. What is right is wrong at the end.
And of course, the druids are the very same ones who connect back to
Did you say good night? Motherfuckers, 12:55 in the afternoon.
Really interesting. If you go to these civilizations.
Oh, he said right. I thought you said night, nation.
This is where the serpent and
like, damn, bro.
is the best represented in the whole world, and you can still see that today.
It's like they lived in peace with the world, in harmony.
What that shows is that these Mayan, Aztec,
Maybe we got to get back to that
all
shit.
had statues all over their cultures in every location that they had of these serpents, plumed serpents, and snakes. Just it's everywhere, and dragons. It's all over those cultures, and you start to wonder why they would all have those. And
what, Holly?
What's kind of the real story behind these gods, right? The Aztec culture god was known as Quetzalcoatl, and the Mayans called their god Kukulkan. And if you go down to the Inca, they called their god Amaru or Amaruca. And so think about that for a minute. The name Amaruca is that's where it starts to get very interesting when you start looking at history, like America and the Americas, what we consider the Americas, and we learned that it's based after someone that named it, but where really, if we look at these ancient gods and they called it the land of the serpent, which was Amaruca, you can see where the name America came from, and that's what's so special about this whole thing was that
Amaruca, you just said, motherfucker. America came from the Roman god Americanus or some shit like that. It's a Roman god is where America came from, but that Roman god might have been derived from what he's talking about, that Amaruka shit.
Of the Americas.
I know America was named after a Roman god, though.
And that's why
For
they
sure.
all represented this ancient
$1,000,000%.
serpent knowledge, because these brothers were battling to both create.
They bought Washington, D.C. too, guys.
I want to point out that I got to see this firsthand.
They said the Pope sent you or Marduk.
And when I was down there, I had all this.
He's one of them.
Looking for, can I find evidence of this? Right? Is there things that people haven't found yet because it's been so suppressed? And when I was down there in Chichen Itza, near Kukulkan's temple, there was this area that my wife and I just we stumbled upon these inscriptions on the walls in an area that was kind of off to the side where people aren't paying attention. And I took pictures and brought them back. And
Man, that's really cool.
On those
I wish I could go there.
It showed this Kukulkan god of the serpent with snakes all around them and all these things. And then next to him,
Like an eagle serpent.
and it was inside the eagle's mouth was a pine cone, which if you look at
The
ancient
pineal
history,
gland.
the pine cone has always been represented as the seat of knowledge and higher consciousness.
And the pineal gland.
Eating this pine cone, like it was controlling, dominating over the serpent god next to him.
Or the motherfucking eagle is showing that he likes adrenochrome, which comes from two words, Adrenoch and Romulus. Adrenoch and Rome. Adrenochrome, I swear to God, throw it together, that's where it comes from. Two words which stands for darkness. And maybe he knows the fountain of youth, and that's what that's showing, because the pineal gland is definitely showed as the pine cone too.
And look at that.
It's all over the Vatican.
It's telling a story of what happened.
The church down the street from me, guys, you seen it on the damn doorknob? Freaking pine cone?
They were once connected to this pure knowledge.
I stole one of them. Go look. There's one missing.
Constellations, just like the Druids.
It's in my room.
There's a lot of history that we simply just don't even understand, of these gods that came before us and these royal bloodlines that then trailed down to the kings and pharaohs of history. And we perceive them as just being these men that ruled over slaves. But it was much more than that. It was about these bloodlines that have come from the stars.
Damn. So 2020, all the shit you seen in 2020, guys, was a massive paying homage to Osiris, which Osiris was chopped up in 14 pieces. That's why you seen John Podesta with the 14 on one hand, the fish on the other. The fish ate his penis. Isis found 13 of them, made a gold phallus, performed necromancy, and Horus was born. Now, let me see something. But it's in all the decodes we're doing with this shit. So it doesn't matter if you believe in it, they believe in it, and they're playing out a script right now to these two bloodlines that are warring with each other. And I guess in modern day, how would we explain it? Well, you got these two factions. One which is Zionist, and they're working with some lower dimensional entities. Call them what you want. Demons, reptilians, I don't know what you want to call them. But there's a Zionist faction and a Nazi faction. Adolf Hitler did not die. Look into Operation Paperclip. America, we are the Nazis now. Swear to God. Look into Here, let me show you. Let me show you this shit. Operation Zypher Pogo. All that was set up that's eugenics. That was set up through Operation Paperclip. We brought all the best Nazis, the doctors over, the scientists. That's who set up our CIA. That's who set up NASA, which means not seen to deceive. This is where we brought them all over, guys. The World War II did not end how they told you it did. These damn Nazis over there, they already had zero gravity technology. What we call flying saucers. You guys talking about aliens and shit. You take the A and N off it. What's left? LIE. That shit is bullshit. That's a damn demon. He was over there with the Vril Society. Okay, I'm going to show you some crazy shit that you guys need to educate yourself on, because we're dealing with witchcraft. These people made a pact. Well, in Christianity, you call them demons. In Islam, you call them jinn. In other groups, non-religious groups. You call them draconian, reptilian. We have different entities they're working with, because you got to remember this archonic force is this lower vibrational entity that can manipulate stuff in our reality, but it's not here. But you can interface with it, and this is. I'll show you this chick that Adolf Hitler got. She was a high occultist. She was pretty. She had red hair and real green eyes. She was a pretty younger girl. He got her to channel these entities, and they gave him all the technology for the Nazi bell, the 0 point technology, all that he got through that one girl. And I'll show you a picture of her. She's a really pretty girl. She's probably a total sodomite. Who knows what she's over there doing with these little vril demons. So that's where the vril reptilian comes from, guys. I kind of believe in that a little, because I know the Nazis was really doing these ceremonies, and they were in search for the sacred Ark of the Covenant and this holy bloodline. This is why the Nazis was doing extermination, because they knew who people were. You understand? They were trying to wipe out the one bloodline. The one brother's bloodline's trying to wipe out the other. Then Gadriel, who's different from Enki or Enlil, Lucifer you call him now. His real name is Gadriel, which means the master builder. He went to Anu and them and said, hey, well, no, he did not go to him first. He just did it. He took Enki's Rh negative, O negative bloodline, which would have been the people that settled in Ireland that have Rh negative, O negative. Some of the original people were real red hair, green eyes. That's some of the purest bloodlines that I'm talking about. That was the red haired kings, all that shit, which I'll show you in a second. He took that bloodline, and what he did to it is he took some draconian, some reptilian DNA, and entered it into this humanoid bloodline. See, because the Anunnaki ain't the reptilians. So you people that say that, you have no clue what you're talking about. The Anunnaki control the reptilians. They're higher up than the reptilians. Look into Noah and Adam. They were 15 foot tall. We've been, shortened over the years. Our lifespan lowered. Everything they've done over the years is to make us live less, because we were literally made to be slaves and be controlled. You got your breeder class. So Lucifer takes this bloodline, and then he adds some DNA of the draconian, which makes this new Rh negative bloodline. Now they have higher intelligence than even the first cross that they made to rule over. And this is the bloodlines that are in control today, that are descendants of the Sumerian king list. And they're trying to wipe out and eradicate that first offspring, which Lucifer took the blood from, that first Rh negative control group, them people, the first direct descendant. He's trying to whack them and the melanated Rh negative bloodline. So the first, before they got to the Irish, or I always say Irish, which they're not Irish. That's so crazy. You really would call them Atlantean, I guess. Or you came to know them later on as Canaanites, and the Canaanite kings, and then all of them was the red-haired kings. They all descended from that, the same tribes, from that same gene pool. But let me show you some of these pictures from this shit they was doing. They're trying to show us, which was kind of lighter skin with blue eyes. They were black people with blue eyes, real pretty blue eyes. So when you see black people in South Africa or in the States, you'll see it once in a while. It's a very rarity. But you'll see the black people that got like red hair, freckles, and green and blue eyes and shit. Or a real, this is real rare. A girl that's really dark black and jet blue eyes. Which if you're out there and listening to this, go ahead and DM me, girl. We were meant to be together. So we could make some beautiful little Rh negative babies. But yeah, you never see that shit. And then people, I don't want to name and get in trouble. They're killing them right now in Africa. What would you call them? I guess albino, right? It's the only way can say it, but they have blonde hair. I don't know if they know this. I think all of them are. If you can see any pictures of these. No, there's albinos with green eyes. There's albinos with blue eyes. There's most of them with red eyes, but yeah, there's albinos with green and blue eyes. I have pictures of them on my page. Damn, this just look at this shit. Red. You gotta get real specific now. Nephilim. I mean, you show me red crabs. Are you kidding me with this red crab shit? See? These were some of the first descendants. Now you see that's a melanated brother with white features and red hair. And then they got down to the white people with freckles and green eyes too. They were just really, it's like a breeding program they was doing to us, guys. These elongated skull fuckers that they try to write out of history. Which all the pharaohs, they all were descendants of these elongated skulls. They try to just lie to us, tell us it never happened. Like, what do they call it now? The Mandela effect. You know what I call it? The lion effect. Lion-ass motherfuckers. That's what it's called. Excuse my language. If there's any females on here, I'm sorry. The lion effect is what that shit's called. Come on, quit messing with our thing. No one cares about that. I don't want to see no damn fake picture. Is that real? Oh shit, that's real. They just blurred that out though. They try to make it look fake. Cause that dude just faced that. I remember that. Them Afghanistan. That was in Afghanistan. They went to. Come on, man. They went in a cave and killed that giant, that red-haired giant. But you see their skin. That must have been a pure bloodline. But back in the day, see, it was much taller. 15 foot is what they say Moses is. Me, I'm 6'3", which is considered tall these days. Wow, they really got my shit running like crazy. They're just trying to mess my live up right now. Look. Okay, hold on, guys. We got to do this. They're trying to dial my shit down. There we go, you idiots. I'm sorry, guys. That happens when you follow a real truther. Are you kidding me with this? Right now? For real? Put that back on. Oh my god, it's so pathetic, the censorship shit. Look, they just froze me. Alright, piece of shit. I'm about to sit down here right by my fucking Wi-Fi. Because this is going to piss me off. If these stupid bitches freeze. I'm on a live right here and they keep freezing my shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't knock that out, please.
No, I'm nowhere near.
It's only 4 hours. I mean, these pieces of shit at AT&T, Chester, shut up.
No, they do this on purpose, dude.
Scumbags, dude. I'm sitting here trying to show these damn giants, and they're fucking my live up. Like a bunch of Nazi... Hey, Chris, didn't I flip out on AT&T?
Oh, shit.
Oh, you guys should have heard me. I was telling them I know shit's fake. Yeah, I know you motherfuckers is trying to carry out genocide on us. I was flipping. I took all my anger out. I said, put the fucking manager on the phone. And I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't swear like that, but I was so mad because they cut my Wi-Fi off. I'm doing a live. They cut my Wi-Fi off 2 times in a row. So it ruined my whole 4-hour video I just did. Then, to make things worse, guess what they did? Took my Wi-Fi down for 3 days, guys. We pay a lot of money for our shit. I shouldn't have had to go through none of that. And then I got to deal with this little Nazi collaborator coming to my house. So, I don't like it. Look, Chris, once I get around the corner, my signal goes down. They got something going on, dude. Did that little Nazi come here and put something on our house? He went out back by himself when he was here. I need to go look, because every time I get around this corner, watch. Oh, that white box? I don't know what that is. That's probably what's making me sick. Who knows what that shit is? He told me it was for some stupid line. Optic cable or some shit. You guys know what I'm talking about? 47-inch human femur bone, which I guarantee they added that 47, like the 47 degrees on the Masonic compass. There were Nephilim giants in the earth in those days. And they're here now, too. Just imagine something that big, though. See? This is what I'm talking about. They know what... That's probably what they look like. Damn. He got real red hair. Now, over the years, the line's getting tainted, guys. You had different lines spread off, right? You get the blonde hair, blue eyes, which were created by these same entities. But the line they perfected to rule was the red-haired line. That was the line that they chose that did rule. Not, that is the line that did rule. Now, over the years, like I said, they intermarried and the red-haired trait kind of faded out of... It's very rare now. People with red hair, you don't see them a lot. Their women are definitely freaky and they will punch you, though. They're a little violent. New York Times, December 19th, 1904. Giant race in Greenland. Look at that shit. 1904, huh? I'm trying to find the one, fam, where remember where it was a news article out in California and they blew up the whole cave to lock them lizard people in? And now they hid that, but it's real. You can find an article on here about it. I mean, I'm not saying just because we find the article that means shit, but they hide it. Cut off all of his wife's heads too. He was huge. Huge red hair. The direct descendant of these Nephilim giants. And look at his sodomite daughter. Is that his daughter or granddaughter? The Nephilim giant right there. That shit. Son of a bit. But she said, Grandma said, hey, you know that shit when I was little. I don't know if she was joking. Oh shit, look. Depicted back then. Probably just faded away, Wow. Damn, I want to find me a Nephilim like that. Why'd they blur her face? If I found me one of them Nephariot, I would say. They're Dolomite, they're down pieces of shit. This is not what we're talking about. Why you keep showing me cartoons? That ain't what I typed in. This Masonic ad is Masonic as shit. The 2 Pillars of Solomon. Wow, that's kind of like Kamala Harris's post she did. Remember that? Yeah, the search engines are terrible. Ever since censorship, you don't find shit on the internet no more. And I think that was the plan. Hat off to you deep state little sodomites. You definitely got your goal done. I don't even want to search no more. That pissed me off so much. Shit. Come on. Dialing my shit down and all kinds of ridiculous stuff. So before I get off here, I want to see if any news broke. Okay, Senate holds first hearing. No one gives a shit about that. The little fucking elf, look at him right there. Little damn Nazi elf. That's the Nazi terror elf. Fucking fraud sheet. No one cares what you say. Biden marks heartbreaking 500K. I guarantee this is hilarious. He just can barely talk and get through a day. Right once I click on the video. I don't like none of their shit. Hey guys, look. Hey family. They do a pro Biden video and got 26 likes. And you guys know I'm on here doing a video showing Trump's the Antichrist, and I can't stand Biden worse. I actually supported Trump at one time, which I have to deal with myself on that. You know, I got to answer for that. But if we would have did a real election, Trump would have won a million times over. Come on, guys. They had everybody brainwashed. Even me at one point. But they said this fuckboy won. Are you kidding me? He's got 26 likes. And go look at his Instagram. I get more views on my Facebook than Joe Biden gets on Twitter when he shares a video. He gets no views. Neither does Kamala Harris. How the fuck does a U.S. president get less views than a mediocre YouTuber?
I receive a small card in my pocket.
Oh, shut up,
Carry it
Joe.
in my schedule.
Total Nazi collaborators.
The number of Americans have been affected by or died from COVID-19. Today we mark a
Oh, I don't like him.
heartbreaking milestone.
Trolling us.
500,071.
Hold on. 500,071, he says. Okay, 500,000. Hey, guys, do you see that 166 comments? Well, that's the address in front of the AT&T building at the Nashville bombing. And we've seen it come up over and over and over again because AI controls that. How many says dead again? Damn it. I'm about to bust that down.
500,071.
71? Okay, 500,071. Well, you got 571 right there, right? Which is 13. The 13 bloodlines. Not to mention the 71 he made sure you heard, because first female president, 71. Kamala Diva Harris, 71. Giants on a throne, 71. Whore of Babylon, also 71. Let me tell him that. Let's tell him that, guys. This little fucktard lizard over here. Hey, Jesuit. Hey, Jesuit Joe. How's your balls hanging? Five, 7, 1. Well, Joseph. Let's just call him Joey, right? Because that's the meaning. Well, Joey. How you spell Joseph? Joey's. Joey? Well, Joey. Your 5-pointed pentagram, which he loves. Sodomite. No, I'm not going to say that to the president. I might get in trouble. 5-pointed pentagram. Oh, I put pentagon. Whore of... Oh, shit. Spelling is not my forte. Numbers, yes. Spelling, not so much. Whore of Babylon. 71. Giants. He'll know I know. On a throne. 71. Watch, I'm going to hit him with some crazy knowledge on this one. Okay, 71, 571. Giants on the throne. 71 is Kamala Diva Harris. 71 is first female president. What else is 71? Kamala Diva Harris, first female president. Something else too, I can't remember right now. 571 And then I have the obvious 13. 5 plus 7 plus 1. Okay. Equals 13. Joey. With the lowercase. That, they really hate that. Joey. Like the 13 bloodlines. You and Antichrist, Trump, descend from. Is this dumb for me to do? I feel it is. I'm getting scared now that I'm doing it. But now I can't back out. Fuck. I'm starting to get nervous. Like, the 47 degrees on this ain't, what's wrong with this though? I'm just doing a math problem, right? That's not no threat. I'm screen recording it. It ain't no threat. It's just, I'm just busting some shit down. This is knowledge. These are facts, Joseph. We can't deny them, buddy. Facts are facts. If you have a cock, Joe, what's that make you, bud? Facts are facts, Joey. We're not going with your delusional Nazi bullshit you're into. Now, the 47 degrees on the Masonic compass or House of Cards. His wife becomes the first female president. The 47th, to be exact. Well, Mr. It won't let me send it, look. Wow. Do I gotta erase a little more? Alright, maybe I put too much. Let's take off the "well, Mr. President" part. Oh, you guys are on some bullshit. I'm not allowed to comment, huh? This is bullshit right here. Why can't I comment? That? Can I comment that? Nope. Tommy's not allowed to comment nothing. Look at this shit. Maybe I shouldn't have put the Antichrist part. Let's just try to take it right to there. Nope. Tom, I guess I'm not allowed to comment here. Now that's some Nazi collaborating shit. Did you guys see that? You see it with your own eyes. Make sure you share that, because that's censorship. I hope you screen recorded that little part right there. God. Of course they wasn't going to let me break that down. Oh, I would have broke it down to him, which he's seen it. Trust and believe me. Joseph, all these things missing shit. Oh, there they go. Who is it? This guy? Oh, that little sodomite Ted Cruz? Hold on. Let me show you Ted. Ted, I yesterday doing some Masonic shit, bro. Trying to pretend you're like a good one, ain't you? But you're not, dude. Oh, did they let my thing come back on? Hell no. I'm just going to erase it again. All right, you guys want to censor now? Just remember you did this to yourself because I was just over here looking at some dumb stuff, nothing too important. Some Nephilim King stuff. We were talking about the Bible, but dog, what do you want? Go. Don't growl at me. You're 2 foot tall. What are you doing? Oh, no. No, not you, Pete. I did. Oh, God, not you. What do you want? You are so ugly. This is the best site for you guys. About color coding. Do you want to learn why they're using certain colors? Over here, James Holmes, remember him? That was the Joker. That's who Trump represents. Dionysus is who they're talking about. And we're under Dionysus energy right now. 7-Eleven, 7 is the new black, 7, or orange is the new black, orange is the new color. Oh, shit. It's really pathetic. Hold on, guys. Let's try to see if maybe we turn down. Or I think we did turn it off. That's what went wrong. Got worse, didn't it? Yeah, hold on. We'll fix it real quick. Put my VPN back on. I apologize, man. It's sad. AT, their Nazi collaborators, look into who their owner is. Top is Zionist Nazi is who he is. And I'm going to do a video. Please show you who he lobbies into. They're all into genocide, slaughtering their original people, especially the Aboriginal people. To all my Native American people, when I tell you this, stop following your elders. All your elders have sold you out. They say they're going to these councils and talking for you. They're lying. They're part of it. Black people, white people, we got the Scottish Rite, York, right? And that troll Apple bloodlines we just discussed. And in Native Americans, you don't have, but you have a group you guys call the elders. Well, they sold you out. So you take your shit back. This is your land. Black people, this is your land. You, the Indo-Asian, Native, you were here before us. The Vikings were the first people as our color skin, Caucasian, to discover this. The Cologne family, Christopher Columbus over, and what did he do? Raped an island in the Caribbean. So that's how he gets down. See, I just color skin, I don't got to support these people. I don't support Nazi collaborators. I don't support genocide. And I have 3 black children. So I don't support your racist behavior. And I'm not with it. And you guys will eugenics, because they kill white people too. Okay? Eugenics, white people, Irish people, remember you were enslaved here in America. Don't forget that. Are they going to let this play now? Hell no. Hell no, they ain't going to let us play that. Yeah, they enslaved the Batman building, the AT&T building. AT&T made 9/11 the emergency code in 19... is James Holmes. Oh, wow. Now you want to turn it on. Good idea.
He just graduated from Westview High School
and will be
attending the University of California, Riverside. He will be
CIA.
majoring in neuroscience. His goals are to become a researcher and to make scientific discoveries. It's a good start. In personal life, he enjoys playing soccer and strategy games, and his dream is to own a Slurpee machine.
They hit him with that voice of skull technology, y'all. MK Ultra the shit out of him. And he became their shooter. No, Vikings were the first white people here, for sure. Black people in Indo-Asians were already here.
CNL is very computer oriented. Basically, everybody who works in CNL does programming of some sort. One division of the lab called M-Cell does mathematical models of the cell, such as that picture there.
Damn, he looks like a Come on. Stop messaging me. I don't want to see none of that shit when I'm on a live. I'll block you for doing that dumbass shit. You're about to get blocked.
My mentor, John Jacobson, who works in CNL, is a philosophical type of guy. He's interested in how we perceive reality.
Rude ass people.
Specifically grapheme perception. And graphemes are basically just letters of the alphabet.
How do you turn off your messages on Facebook, guys? I gotta turn that shit off. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm erasing Messenger. I don't want it no more. Don't message me. I don't have Messenger. I just erased it. Fuck that. I don't answer it anyways.
There's a timeline which is on the top there.
Hold on, guys. I'm taking that shit off this phone too. They got me fucked up. I can't answer it. I get 5,000 DMs a day. It's impossible to answer. Are you kidding me? If you want to talk to me, comment on a post. That's how you talk to Tommy. I have no Messenger. I barely check my emails. I'm trying to do this to shine light. I don't have time to bullshit. I'm in a war right now. Right? I'm doing this for you and your family so you can see that they're trying to genetically rape you with hydrogel and put the mark of the beast on you with luciferase, which is an luminescent, and then they have this sodomite Antichrist Trump misleading us. But I love my people. I'll talk to you guys. You know that. I talk to all my people. Hit me in my comment. We can have a full conversation there. I have to cover myself. I don't have private conversations with people. That's how you get set up. That's how all the gang stalking shit goes in, guys. I really have to watch who I communicate with. Now, if me and you build a relationship in our comments, well, then I'll DM you. You know, me and Dominic has my phone number. Columinati, Indiana, right there. I met him on here. He has my number. Steph's got my number. There's you can get to know me and become my friend, but don't think just because I've met you and you watch my channel that means I have to answer you back or something. Like, people are out of their fucking mind. It blows my mind how people think. That shit is comical.
And within the layers, there are frames.
I don't even answer my damn kids and mom back, y'all. I call my kids once a week.
And my main task was to write code.
I'm busy. I'm out here trying to save their life.
Write code to show how our perception of causality can be tricked. And a major way humans learn is through
All right, I'm done listening to this fucking guy. He's boring. And yeah, you're right, Nation. That is what it is, gang stalking, you know. And I am lying. I try to call my kids all the time. They don't talk to me, and it makes me almost cry at night. So I try to act tough there and pretend like that, but I do try to blow them up. So they don't answer anyways. So they're at that age now where they got girlfriends. Carmen's probably banging this girl. My daughter, oh God, please tell me my daughter's not having sex. Probably is though. See, everything going on right now is Man and Dark Knight Rise. Now, this took me a long time of research to figure out, but I'm not just going to make a claim. If you guys are down, I'll walk you through it, and I'll show you the whole thing from Nashville to Aurora, Colorado, to how it connects to orange. The number orange, which sums to 33, is a warning in the occult. Why you keep seeing red and yellow so much right now. Why you seen with George Floyd, the red and yellow behind him with the Corona bottle off to the side. They got us acting out some bullshit. I'm not going to talk about this part because if I do, you know I'll get flagged. Obviously, you guys can read. I'll give you a second to read that. You see the 322 right there? That's Dark Knight Rises, Vane with the mask on. This one they'll really get me in trouble for. which is directly on the ley line with the Great American, or I mean, I said the Great American, the damn Great Pyramid in Egypt. What'd you ask about Trump, friend? I didn't see it. Fire, water, spirit, and matter. Even the very alphabet. Hold on a second. I want to see something. Waters above space, celestial realm, timeless. Waters below the earthly realm. Pillars of Solomon. Harry Potter called the air of spirit. Temperance 14. The Visicus Pisces, which is the shape of the football too, which is really comes from the eclipse, the sun eclipsing the moon. Oh, of course there's something fishy with their religion. They stole it. It's just a bunch of perverted shit. Oh shit, look at that dude's name. Kuhn writes, the salty of the gods into nature. That's my sister's dad's last name that adopted me. Spelled the same way, which is direct descendant to the Merovingian bloodline. My sister's dad, their family owned that castle, Glamorgan Castle in Alliance. Look it up on Google Earth. Alliance, Ohio, Glamorgan Castle. You'll be able to tour it and look through it. That was my sister's family's, which I think there's something there they're not telling us. Because like I told you guys, my mom and my aunt, they say that me and my cousin was born like 4 hours apart. I really believe with all my heart that's my twin sister. And because my aunt was breastfeeding me my whole life, a lot of my cousins told me that, my older cousins, they were like, yeah, when you were little, Tam used to breastfeed you. So then I thought they were picking on me, right? So I went and asked my mom, yo, did you have your sister breastfeeding me? And my mom's like, yeah, I was so young. So my mom did have me real young. I don't know, man. It just don't make sense. They changed their story too a lot. Something's there that they're not telling me. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there mourning, nor cry, nor pain any more. I need to see something. That's 21. Nope. Just this one, please. Son of a bitch. Wow. Are you kidding me? Montreal. I'll show you guys where this shit connects to the Batman too. First I gotta just see something real fast. Take 2 seconds. See if that Bible verse is 21:3. Pretty interesting. That's reverse ordinal. One word. What the hell? Never seen that. British Security Service locates covert Russian lab behind. Damn it, I can't read it with the. Let me turn that off for a second. British Security Service locates covert Russian lab behind Salisbury poison plot and believe Putin scientists ran tests to see if nerve agents was suitable for assassination. 2173. That is the weirdest shit I ever see. I put in Revelations. It only had one thing. Talking about some Putin shit. What the hell? Let me hit all of them and see something. 225. So February. Oh shit, look at that one. What is that one? Just normal Jewish? Match. Really? Just erase my shit again. Instagram is okay. I remember the tag. Damn, this ain't the one I wanted, but maybe I can look at all the bottom ones. See? Look at that shit. Banned Robert F. Kennedy on February 11th, 112. The Jesuits are in 112 nations. 211 is the 47th prime number as they get ready to bring forth the 47th first female. And you see how bad they're censoring me because they know I know it. They know I know it. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that all that's 47. That's why Nas, 47-year-old Nas, just dropped a new song. Go throw Nas in your calculator. 47. February 11th is also the 42nd day of 2021. Vaccine. See? Damn. Censorship. That's what I'm going through like a son of a bitch too. And 54 is also Jesuit order. Kennedy curse. Okay, was 15,540 days old when he was assassinated. His son Robert Francis Kennedy Jr. was 5,254 days old. Robert Francis Kennedy Jr. 254. 5225 Cody. RFK was banned 525 days after it was announced that RFK Stadium would be demolished. The 52nd anniversary of RFK's death fell on a day with 52 numerology. RFK, who was 5,254 days old when his dad was killed, was banned for an anti-stance 250 days later. And that's just to show them this is a ritual. Not that RFK was good or anything. No, he's called an actor. It's scripted. These are scripted events. You live in a scripted reality. This is just to show people like me, hey, look, guys, they're trolling me. Watch, it'll change too. Look, I told you. Because I knew what that mean. 14. Osiris chopped up in 14 pieces. Food was declared 6 numeral. Guys, make that 56 go away. Someone hit that damn like, please. Get that shit up off there. Anti-vaccination, 250. RFK Sr. This is just to show you, hey, we being a fucking president. Boys, it ain't human. That's all I'm going to tell you. The two men were born exact 17 years apart. RFK Jr. was born on the 17th day of the year, banned 17. Not to mention 17 is the mirror number to 71. Kamala Harris, RFK 1746. And Biden is the 46th president. He recently turned 78 years old. Robert 78, Kennedy 78. Robert Kennedy Jr. was censored 83 days later. Censored 83. What happened in 83? 1983, they dropped the song Murder by Numbers, and in 1983 was the first sighting of Nibiru. Well, that was the first time the government admitted it in a paper that it existed. So these people encode everything. Nothing's ever left a chance. Before we get off here, we're going to check one last thing. Everything's encoded. So once you learn gematria, you're good. And a perfect place to learn it is over here on Zach's page and Derek's. Read some of their blogs, and then you can go throw it in the calculator like me. Oh, look, they censored his shit. I'll just put Gematria Effect News. .news. And you brought me to that dumbass shit? There you go. Try to take me to an ad or something. New Ebola outbreak in Africa begins 1,711 days after 2016 epidemic ended on Valentine's Day, February 14, 2021. Go figure. Ebola, which they made. Ebola. I mean, you know what? I'm sick of not showing the people. I'm just showing them. I'm showing them your guys' patent numbers. You Nazi criminals are going to kill me anyways. You keep frying me with your little stupid ass 5G. Got my face all burned up and shit, peeling like I've been laying in the sun. Look at this, guys. Right here. Patent numbers. I don't do conspiracies. These fucktards patent this shit. You understand? There's Ebola right there. Looks like a patent to me. What's that? A patent to attack my central nervous system? With these frequencies you're sending out? That's crazy, man. How can it be a conspiracy when you got a damn patent number to it, dude? So if you want to see that, share that, make that shit go viral. Reptilian_shapeshifters, the #1 censor podcast on the internet, because I don't give a fuck whose feelings it hurts. I'm going to tell you the truth. If your parents are Nazi collaborators, well, we're going to expose them as that. If you're spraying black goo because it's linked to the Mark of the Beast and Lucifer, if you're watching Prometheus, that black goo shit, which is programmable dark matter that IBM patented as well. So it's real. That's why you see it in all Hollywood. The black goo bullshit. Same tactics. Trump the Nazi is doing with the same exact thing Germany did. Same shit. And Joe, I mean, he can't even talk. You seen this guy over there. Shh. Horus. Freemasonic Rosicrucian. We got a lot of shit over here. You guys are more than welcome to come over and check it out. They censor the fuck out of us, so even if you follow us, you probably don't know a lot of this is on here. And that was transfer of consciousness, right? I had this crazy dream for like 4 nights, which I don't believe is a dream because I have burns on me, but I believe they can transfer our consciousness when we're asleep into clones and torture us. Now, look into it, because all the celebrities talk about it, and then they end up getting cloned. Hillary Clinton is a clone. The real one got killed a long time ago. Fuck, I hope I'm not next. Oh, wait. They already cloned me. We seen what B.O.B. said. Yeah, don't clone me from the sweat I left on the dresser. Shout out. And then Altered Carbon, where the clone came. Remember her husband died? And it came in a package and she threw him in the... It's just predictive programming, showing you truth in plain sight. That's the serpent swallowing itself, the infinity symbol, the recycle, rebirth. They can transfer consciousness to a clone, to an AI, to a cyborg. These people got shit you wouldn't even believe, fam. Damn, why they just mess my thing up like that? Bunch of Freemason sodomites, all right? Can't argue facts. Bill Cosby, guarantees not in jail. Chris Tucker, Scottie Pippen, Buzz Aldrin, Nat King Cole, all of them belong to that little 7 lodge. And they all belong to one lodge or another. That much you can guarantee. All right, I did them once. You do need to read that, though. You have mercury in your teeth. You've been injected dozens of times with mercury. Go look. And aluminum. It's in the inserts. And multiple other toxins. So, as well as neurotoxins. You're breathing nanoparticles in aluminum, barium, other isotopes, radioactive isotopes, I might add. Your food has been poisoned with heavy metals, aspartame, bunch of shit I can't pronounce that's linked to poison and brain traumas. So, but your government loves you, and they want to care if you get sick. Yeah, okay, government. We don't believe you. I got scared saying that, too. I'm starting to think in my head, they really are rounding us the fuck up and killing us, ain't they? These Nazi collaborating scumbags. See that post down there, guys? Mystery, heavenly body discovered. That was 1983. That first came out. That was the government that shared it. So now you don't know it's here no more? Oh, they know. They know. These little Nazi collaborators know. Look at this. 5G technology that they use to blast me with and torture me and kill me. Yep. Same thing that your smart meter is on your house. Your little smart meter on your house. Oh, yeah. Same shit. I try to argue with the company and tell them, hell no, you ain't putting that on my crib. And they forced it on my house. They teaching paperclip. We brought them all over. That was the big mistake. We should have left them right where they was at. Larry King was heavily related to the number 666, which eclipse 6'9", the planet. They worship Saturn 6'9", sixth planet from the sun. The orbital of Saturn 6.9, Revelation 6'9". And then we had opened the fifth seal, and I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God. We're here, guys. I hate to tell you. And this to them is a script, like I told you. So it doesn't matter if you believe in God. You say, oh, Tommy, I don't believe in God. Well, guess what? They're still going to slaughter you, and you're going to follow their shit and allow them to genetically modify you. So it's about control and power with these scumbags. And then they're going to put their little king on top, which I happen to know is the Antichrist. Which he's not really the Antichrist. We made that word up. He's called the lawless one. That's what he's referred to. And that was your boy Trumpkin. The 87th verse of Revelations is the first to mention the tribe of Judah. What's QAnon some to too? 666, which literally tracked, traced, and tagged Christians and conservatives, the true name of it. Operation Cypher Pogo. These verses has interesting capital letter gematria. This is linked to the Larry King ritual, guys. And Derek did an amazing blog breakdown from Larry King's ritual to Hank Aaron's, tied into Revelations. And then I just shared it with you guys. Shows kind of where the timeline is. And then look at that. So the 228th verse of Revelations. And this is the one. Consider, what is the Event 201 simulation in the 228th verse? In that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark of the name of the beast. This is the 228th verse. Now, 228 is death, right? 228 is death. This is the 228th verse of Revelations. Consider who's leading the charge after his Event 201 simulation. The Pope lives in room 201, Agenda 21. I mean, they throw it right in your face. And they're killing me within a couple days, a week. I don't know how long. My bones hurt. I'm throwing up. Now I'm getting burns on my skin and shit. I'll be probably dead. They'll say, oh, Tommy died of this or that. No, I didn't. You killed me, bitch. Stop lying to the people. I was perfectly healthy and fine until I started speaking out against you Nazi collaborators, and now you're frying me with your 5G. That's the real truth. Scumbags, man. This shit should be illegal. I don't know how they're allowed to do this to us, guys. And no one's helping us. No one cares. We just die. That's what you do. Die. Hurry up and die so we don't have to listen to you. Fuck. I gotta go live in the woods. I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta go hide somewhere. I don't know how they're doing it, how they blast us. I don't understand how it works. I don't know if this fucktard put some on my house or what's going on. I used to see the drone up all the time. I got videos of it on my Instagram, and I live 300 feet away from a tower. That's not too healthy either. But I can tell, guys, when they turn it up, when I'm getting hit, my skin feels like it's on fire. Your heart will flutter, your head. You just can't think. Your thoughts get scrambled. And if you're in the middle of talking, I've said shit before that I didn't even mean to say. Like, it just, a different word comes out right when it blasts you. You'll forget something you were saying. Oh, it's crazy. You know if you've been hit by it. If you haven't been hit by it, it's hard to explain. But it's terrible, guys. I'm a very, very adept to pain. Okay, I can take it. I'm not a crybaby. I'm not a hypochondriac. I can handle it. And this shit is the worst torture I've ever went through. And I'll be lying to say I'm not scared. But I'm not gonna let them stop me from showing you guys the truth. You understand? 1947, might add, the Tavistock Institute. You can never let them stop you. That's what they want to do. These Nazi Satanists that lay their that's a Masonic compass right there. So we know who their allegiance is to. Jesuit shit. Every city's laid out like that. That's in Masonic logos. They're called sigils. It's from sigil magic, symbols, right? And they'll attach energy to them. And they'll be on ley lines and shit. And which all goes back to witchcraft and keeping us under ancient spells and generational curses that these witches and damn warlocks, because that's what these Masons really are. These witchcraft bloodlines. Watch Salem. That movie that shows Salem on Hulu. That shows you a lot what these little sodomites are. Now I'm not talking about the witch that calls herself a witch and you're out there putting herbs together and shit. First of all, you can't be a witch unless you're Rh negative, O negative blood. So, then secondly, a pagan at Earth that living in harmony with Earth is good. That's not Satanism. See, here's the people. They're from a Saturn death cult. The whole Satanism looked like child's play. And I'm trying to let you guys this how to read between the lines. I'm trying to let you read this shit as I'm talking right there. Because that's the important part. Oh shit, I forgot to turn that off. There we go. Did they turn back on? Nope, they're going to keep them off. Wow. Okay. Nope, they're back now. There we go. Bunch of little terrorist Nazis. All this shit's playing with them. That's why you guys can always a couple years ahead of, and you got to pay attention to the movies. Like we're in a 9-year ritual. This is Agenda 21. It started, boom, by 2020, we'll be the fuck up out of here. And the mass majority, it'll be done by 2025. People like me, you won't be hearing no one like me ever again after 2025. Them days will be long gone. Oh, I'm not able. Them days will be long gone. Who's for that? Oh shit. You guys gotta stop this damn Instagram, please. No, nobody wants. Okay, how do I type this in? Let me check. I didn't put that in. Go to hashtag Gematria. Make sure you go to hashtag Gematria T. You'll find all my channels through hashtag Illuminati Family or hashtag I'm getting shirts made of this shit. Hazard Killer. That's our new shit. And I'm getting shirts made. Damn, look. Who is that? Well, shit, no one can even read that shit out. You can't even read what the poor dude said. Look, they blurred his shit out. Wow, that's pathetic. Why y'all blur everybody's shit out and then we can't read it? 6 years, 6 days. Of course it was. I can tell they're gonna fuck the rest of this live up, so. Alright, guys. I'm gonna have to upload videos from now on until this is fixed. Hopefully they hurry up and get done, which they won't. We're never going back to what we were. Just make for him every single this new page until I'm back up and running on our other page. But you want to follow them both anyway, in case they shut one down. Which, look, they froze this shit up. They just got my internet. I'm going to have to go down here and call AT&T. I'm about to right now. I'm going to go call them and we can conversation. Right now. Oh, I'm going to flip off. I thought they... Are you kidding me? I thought they understood last time we had this conversation. Look, guys, this is so annoying. I love you guys. Be good. How do I get the hell out of here?